Hello and very good morning to all our dear students. I hope you are doing great studying CA final course. We are starting today with a very new chapter, which is sometimes termed to be as a very complicated chapter, but it's actually not. So we are starting up with the foreign exchange and risk management. So before we start, just a brief background about myself. I'm CA Sushant Arora. It's my opportunity that I'm associated with ICI, and I'm today here to deliver you this lecture. I hold roughly around 10 years of teaching experience, and I hope I'm able to do justice with this chapter. Okay, so before we start, I'll just start this content. Okay, so this is our basically live coaching class. We will not be going into very fast. Okay, we'll go very slow because this content is something which is need to understand with a lot of patience, okay, and discipline. I'll start with few misconceptions about this chapter, then we'll definitely proceed with that. Students say, sir, this is a very tough chapter. Obviously it's CA final, so it will be a tough chapter. Is life easy? No, life is also tough, so we have to manage with it. Secondly, it's very important for the examination. I would say rather every chapter is important in the exam. Why do we have to do a selective study? Third, they say they comes for 20 marks, 30 marks. Then I say, who are we? I mean, we are not examiners. Okay, we are just learners. We will try to do as much practice as we can do in this chapter, and let's put it to the examiners how many marks they want to give us. Okay, they want to give a question for 10 marks, 20 marks, 50 marks, or even 100-mark paper. We can't do anything on that. So we have to be very focused that this chapter is little tough than any other, because this concept you have not studied in your CA Inter. So you have to put in, let's say, 10-15% more. One more thing I would like to say, because this is my first time that I'm teaching forex in ICI, that about 30 or 40 minutes you'll not understand anything. You would say, sir, what's this? Okay. See, in the starting, you need to build up your basics. Okay. Once the basics are built up, then you will able to start understanding this chapter after 30-40 minutes. Okay. So I'm sure you will not be in a hurry to take up the concepts. And one more thing I would like to tell, that what I'll be teaching today for about 1 hour, nothing comes in the exam. So it said, sir, again, what is this? Nothing comes in the exam? No. There will not be any direct question what I'll be teaching you about 1.5 hours. But yes, in the main examination question, whether it is for 6 marks, 10 marks, 15 marks, 20 marks, whatever, you will be applying those particular concepts for sure. Like what is American quote, what is European quote, bid, ask, cross rates. All this I'll be explaining you with a lot of examples today. But yes, you will not get a direct question on that, but the bigger question that you'll be getting, you'll be using all those concepts. Okay, so you have any thoughts? I have another screen which gives me your I think your messages, so you can always communicate with me directly. Okay, so hi Tejo, Akash, Madhi. I think we have had a communication earlier as well, so I hope you are doing great. Good morning, and we can start with the studies. Okay, so I hope the pen is working. Just 1 second. Yes. Okay. Yes, it's working. Just wanted to test on my name. Okay. So we are moving to the concepts now. Okay. Yeah. So what is students important in this is understanding of the concepts. Okay. You cannot expect from the examiner that he will give you a single concept. He might test you with the multiple concepts. So you are humbly requested not to do a selective studies. Okay, you have to make sure that everything is understandable, right? So we'll be completing this in the 6 classes that we have. All thankful and graceful to the ICI that you will have enough lecture, and definitely will be covering 100% of the course. Okay, no selective studies. Number 2, I have used the base as our respectable study material. Okay, I don't know you are aware or not, Board of Studies put in immense efforts, hundreds and thousands hours of brainstorming by hundreds of respectable CAs and other people. to put in, your deliverable. Okay, you might get one or two mistakes. I mean, very small dot mistake or something, but they are actually working very hard. So I have taken study material as the base and will be taking up that sequence ahead. Secondly, throughout my content, whatever classes I'll be taking, I'll be using strictly only and only the past question papers which have been asked in the ICI exam and the study material. I will not be using any other, question paper or questions, so that, that doesn't create any problem. Okay. So foreign currency market is the most important and the basic foundation build up content. Management of the transaction, translation, and economic exposure. This is really simple, because this is a little theoretical. Hedging currency risk, again, very important. Everybody needs to be hedged. Okay, we are hedging ourselves. Okay, from this coronavirus, we move out, we wear a mask, we take the vaccinations. This is nothing but the hedging of our body. So again, as a currency risk, we have to do the hedging. And in the last, the foreign exchange derivatives, forwards, futures, option, and swaps. Okay, everybody asks me, sir, what should be the sequence of the chapter that we have to study? Again, Board of Studies has done a great job. We have, sequence-wise studies. You have already studied from the previous, sir, all the concept of derivatives, that is futures, forwards, options, and swaps. We will not be explaining you those concepts again, but you will be applying those concepts in the foreign exchange derivatives. So the knowledge that you have gathered in the last session, definitely you will be using that, but not immediately, after some time. Okay. So this is what we are supposed to do, students. And what's next? Yeah. So if we go by the study material, beta, we will, you can see the first topic is called as the Nostro, Vostro, and Loro accounts. But for the timing, I have given in the study material, but I am not, discussing it right now. What I'm discussing today is the concept of American and the European code, because from there the concept starts. And once I'll finish that, I will complete this as well. It's a very simple concept. Okay, don't worry. So now we are, officially starting with the content. You have any questions? You can do that. We had, it's really good to see. I'm here for a few conceptual clarifications. Definitely, Tejo, I'll make sure that I'm able to do justice with this concepts for sure. Okay. So number one, exchange rate quotation. Again, we are going very, very, in sequence with the study material, except the Nostro, Vostro, and the Loro accounts that will be completing very soon. The first concept is the American and the European code. First of all, I know students have their question in their mind, but they don't ask me. They might find it a little tough to write. Don't worry. I will ask your questions in this class. Yes, you heard it right. Whatever questions that you will have in your mind, I will be taking that as well. And now you'll be thinking, how do we know that I have this question? See, I have taught so many students. I know where the students are having doubts or any panic situation. So don't worry, I'll take care of that. I'll be teaching also, and I'll be taking up your questions from my mind. You don't need to worry. Okay. So this is my style of teaching. So number one is the exchange rate quotation. Number one, American term and the European term. You would say, sir, is it something to do with the America or Europe? The answer is no. Then, sir, why is this in the course? See, it is just a nomenclature. Just like you have a name, we also have a nomenclature. So nothing to worry. Okay, sir, fine. Sir, what is this meaning? I'm telling you. American quote means very simple. Something which is quoted in US dollar per foreign currency. Sir, didn't understand. I know you didn't understand. I'm not even taught. See, US dollar is considered to be the most, not the expensive one, but the most traded one. Okay. They are traded in a very, very, you can say, very large volumes. Okay. And this is the only currency which is acceptable throughout the continent. Okay. So we have more than 200 countries. So in every country, this is the most, you can say, acceptable currency. Okay. Universal currency. Many people have a thought process that this is a very expensive currency. No. I'll give you a list. just in about for your knowledge purpose. Again, that is not in our course. As to what is the sequence of the currencies. If you have any idea, like what is the most expensive currency, please share your answer on the chat. Okay, you can Google it, not a problem. I can't see, you can Google it. That will give you this thing, just a knowledge. So US dollar is considered to be the most universally accepted currency. Okay. And whatever quote we are giving in respect of this. I mean, what is US dollar's value in terms of rupee or in terms of euro, in terms of Japanese yen, in terms of so many currencies which are there. Okay. So let's take our example. I mean, our country's example. US dollar is basically 0.2 unit of the Indian rupee. Okay. Half of that. It's a little older one because in ICA study material, we are taking that 50 rupees, 60 rupees. So just an example, don't go with the practical that today dollar is 75 or 76. Don't go with that. Just a normal knowledge. Okay. So 0.2 per unit of the Indian rupee. So everything that we are quoting in terms of the US dollars. So that is called as the American term. Sir, do we use this in our real world? No. Which one do we use? We are using European term. Sir, again, it has to do with something Europe? No. European term simply means, okay, that how much dollars are we supposed to buy, okay, in terms of our own currency, okay, like in the sense, if I have to buy $1, okay, $1, how much amount of money would I have to shed from my pocket, give from my pocket? It will roughly be around 45 rupees. I know dollar today is around roughly 75, but just an example. So if I have to buy $1, how many rupees I have to shred from my pocket? Sir, why it is relevant? See, whenever you are buying any currency, what is the amount that you are giving? Simply, if you are in India, you will have INR. If you are in Japan, you will have Japanese yen. Okay, you will take out your local currency. Okay, that local currency is called as the home currency. So just in case you want to buy a foreign currency, okay, how much money of your own home currency that you will be given. Okay, so that is called as the European term. Sir, clear hua? I mean, little bit, but more strength is required. I know. I told you by around 45 minutes, you will not understand anything. And after that, you'll start understanding everything. Okay, okay, sir, we'll wait. Done. Okay. So this is basically American term is simply that you are stating in terms of the US dollars. US dollar is the base. Sir, what is the base? I'll come to that. Don't worry. Wait for some time. So we take a US dollar as the base in case of American term and European term in case of, our home currency with respect to buying one particular dollar. Okay. Check. Sir, is it very much relevant in the exam? To some extent. But the one that will be doing it next page, okay, that is very, very relevant from the examination perspective. You will be do that. Okay, so Namita has given the correct answer. Very good, Namita. You are a very, very brilliant student. So before I start with the the concept, she has stated a very correct answer that the most expensive currency today is the Kuwaiti dinar. Thank you so much, Namita. So number one is the Kuwait dinar. Okay. Second is Bahrain dinar. Okay. Sir, does this list important in the exam? Obviously not. That was just your general knowledge. I was just testing it. Okay. Yeah. So in the exams, what is the mostly asked currencies? When I say exam, see, I am associating board of studies. I'm not an examination department. Okay. So I'm just using my experience that generally this currencies has been used. So you have to apply some amount of your knowledge in terms of the examination. Whatever the exams questions have come in the past 10 years, mostly these are the currencies which has been used. Mostly, again, I'll be using questions like DG also. Okay. But don't worry, that's also a currency. Don't worry. So pound is the one which is the most expensive. Today it is trading roughly around 100, followed by euro, something around 84, 85. Dollars, I think 75. Rupees is yours. And Japanese yen. It is roughly 0.67. I mean, lower than Indian rupees. Okay, so this is what the generally questions are coming. But again, I'm not speculating anything. The examiner can give anything in the exam, and we will be covering all of that in today's class. Okay. So that was just for your knowledge that Kuwaiti dinar is something which is the most expensive one, and which is again followed by a lot of other, okay, pound sterling and all those. A lot of people think that dollar is the most expensive. No, beta. Dollar comes on the 10th position. Okay. But again, I would like to tell you as a just for your knowledge, if you're aware of this concept called as fiber. Yes, sir, fiber we have at home. Internet, no, not that internet wala fiber. Fiber basically means the most traded pair in the forex. Okay, most traded pair. So do you know what is the most traded pair? It is Euro USD. Most traded pair in the world. Most volumes are there. Every bank, whatever bank you can think about in your mind, okay, Citibank, American Express, all these are trading on these thing. Okay, but again, this is not relevant from the examination. Just to give you a general knowledge. Now we are going to the exam oriented things. Okay, now comes in the exam. Okay, now you can pay little more attention. I know you are paying attention, but now little more. Okay, direct and indirect quote. Sir, important, very important. Sir, direct questioning in the exam? No. Sir, why are you teaching? Because we will be using this concept in our main examination question. Fine, sir. Direct quote is the home currency of 1 unit of the foreign currency. Sir, did not understand. This is what is given the study material. I know. Simple thing is 1 unit of foreign currency is worth how many of the home currency? Sir, again, we did not understand. See, just like American and European, direct basically means that we are putting foreign currency as the base. Sir, what is a base? Again, after some time, I'll teach you. Another 5 minutes. Okay, sir. So, in what respect, okay, in what respect our home currency is valued? I mean, if I say that how much is the dollars worth Indian rupees? How much is the dollar worth Indian rupees? That is the concept. Okay, sir, again, we are not very comfortable. Again, 30 minutes, you have to be little more patient. Okay, sir. Indirect quote, okay, is the foreign currency of 1 unit in the home currency. Means 1 rupee is equals to how many dollars in the indirect quote. Okay, if I say 1 rupee is equals to 0.67 Japanese yen. So is it a direct quote? Is it an indirect quote? Sir, it's an indirect quote because we are in India. Okay, we are in India and we are using our own home currency with respect to any other. Okay, sir, why do we call our home currency as indirect? See, why are we studying forex? Sir, we are studying forex so that we can know the value of our own currency with respect to any other currency, right? Okay, value of our currency with respect to any other. Okay, means that if I say I have 100 rupees, okay, example, in your pocket you have 100 rupee note. Okay, if you go to England, okay, London, that is worth 1 pound. Okay, that is worth only 1 pound, just like 1 rupee. Do you have any value of 1 rupee today? No, sir. 1 rupee may you don't get anything. So for them, 1 pound is nothing. So your 100 rupees is worth 1 pound there in London. So we are trying to assess our country's position with respect to any other country, right? Yes, sir. Your say 100 rupees, your 100 rupees note. Can you visualize Mahatma Gandhi's note? 100 rupees is worth only 0.75 of the US dollar. Only 0.575, 0.75 only. So that is called as the indirect quote. We just want to see what is the value of our currency with respect to any other currency. Okay, that is what needs to be understandable. Okay, so if $1 is equals to 60, okay, so we can also say that how do we write in the exam? Now this is very important. Okay, any questions that you have? Let me just see. Okay, no other questions. Okay, now we are coming to the exam oriented. Okay, now beta, in exam either you will be given codes or you will be given symbol. Okay, sir, we are still not very comfortable with this. You will get comfortable in another few minutes. You just don't need to worry about that. Okay, okay, sir. So number one, what is basically presentation? If I say $1 is equals to rupees 60, in the exam, how they can tell you? See, they would say that INR oblique dollar is equals to 60. This is how in the exam it comes. But this is called as symbols. Okay, how does code means? The opposite of that. USD oblique INR is equals to 60. Sir, once again, once again. Leave this one, go with this. I say 1 pound is equals to rupees 100. If in the exam you have symbols, okay, you have a symbol, how would it will come? They would say rupee per pound is equals to 100. And if it's a code, okay, then it will be pound, okay, oblique INR is equals to 100. This is how in the exam you get to have that. Okay, should I take some more example? Hi Harshit. European code, absolutely correct. Very good. So nicely written. Thank you for your answer. Thank you so much. You're absolutely correct. So better, now you have perfectly understood the concept of American and European. Now you need to understand this one. Okay, na? Don't worry, I am not in a rush. Okay, I'll explain you all these things some more. Okay, just wait. Okay. Let me just take a fresh sheet. Okay, let me just clear all these things. Okay, yeah. Now you see, beta, some more example I'll give you here only. Okay, let's say I say USD oblique GBP. The examiner can give you like this. Okay, 0.7150. Okay, now you have to think in your mind, beta. What is it? Is it a symbol or is it a code? Sir, we don't know. Beta, you see, is there any symbol there? Sir, what is the symbol? Beta, for rupees, it is this. It is pound, dollar, okay, euro. These are all symbols. Okay, sir. So if the name is there, it means it's a code. It means in the exam, how do you have to deal with this? You have to start with your question as $1 is equals to pound 0.7150. Got it? Yes, sir. Sir, one more example. Definitely, I understand. Example, one more here. Let's say I write, yeah, over here. Just one second. Yeah. Let's say I say yen, oops, yen oblique dollar is equals to say 110.50. Okay, now is it a code or it is a symbol? Think in your mind, don't need to answer. I mean, again, takes a lot of time. Okay, now sir, it's a symbol. Absolutely correct. Okay, it's a symbol. So this is called as the base currency. What is basically the base currency? If you understand this, I can promise you, nobody ever can, reduce your marks in the exam. Nobody can cut your marks. Okay. The very first thing is that you need to see what is the base currency. Sir, why it is relevant? I'll tell you in 10 minutes. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll tell you in 10 minutes why it is relevant. So you have to see what is the base. Okay. And number two is you have to see in the exam that what is USD oblique GBP or euro or anything that is again the codes. So you would say in this case $1 is equals to yen 110.5. Clear beta? Yes sir. One more example, last. Okay, ठीक है sir. Example, I would say 1 yen is equals to rupees say 0.650. Again, these are imaginary terms. Okay, I'm not a forex guy, so just for your understanding. Okay, so I would say if 1 yen is equals to rupees 0.650, how would I interpret in these symbols? Okay, this is the last example. Dhyan se. Okay, so how I would interpret in the symbol beta, rupees per yen. Okay, that will be 0.650. Okay, and if I use the code, okay, if I use the code, then you would see it will be Japanese yen oblique INR 0.650. Okay beta, any doubt bacho? Very good, Namita, very good, Harshad, very good, Pradeep, very good, excellent beta. So I have given you 3 examples beta. In the exam you have to make sure what is the symbol or the code our respectable examiners are giving us. Okay, please do not predict the questions, what will come, anything come. We have to get prepared for that. Okay guys, any doubts beta? Please just I'll feel good if you write no doubts. I will feel that you are trying to understand these concepts. Okay beta, you can just tell me. So if you understand this, I will take you to the few questions. Okay, but before that, I think we should start with the conversion of the currency, which I requested you to wait for 10 minutes and then we can start. Okay, so now a very important concept, the concept of conversion of the currency. After this technical thing, I will start teaching you the concept of the assignment questions I will be taking up. You don't need to worry. Okay, I can wrap this. I hope you have written it in your notebooks, beta, because this will be very, very relevant at the time of examinations. You will able to, have an understanding that this we have started early. Okay, beta? Chalo. Now we are coming to the very, very crucial part of the chapter, which is called as beta conversion of the currency. Okay, conversion of the currency. So we can start. Let me take my favorite color. Okay, just on a lighter side. So conversion of currency. Okay, so I will teach you something you will never ever forget in your life. Okay, only one thing in your mind, only one thing in your mind, in your conscious mind, not the subconscious mind. Okay? In your conscious mind, you have to put in what is basically the base currency. Sir, what is a base currency? I'll teach you. Just 2 minutes. Okay. If you can identify that base currency, you will able to have a very good understanding that whether we have to do divide or we have to do multiply. Sir, divide, multiply, what? We'll come to that. Don't worry. Okay, sir. Whenever you are given some currencies in the exam, yes, sir. A lot of people make a mistake that again they are not very clear that we have to multiply it or we have to divide it. Yes, sir. How do we identify? I'll tell you. Okay, sir. So if you have understood the concept of base currency, sir, are we supposed to understand? No, this is already given the exam. You have to identify it. Okay, you have to identify it. That what is that? Okay, let's say you go to a petrol pump. Okay, don't you identify? Okay, this is petrol, this is diesel, this is some additive petrol. So what do you say? I want to put in petrol in my car. Okay, because that is what you identify. Again, the same thing you have to identify in the exam, that what is basically the base currency. Okay, so if the base currency is given, okay, base currency is given, then you need to multiply the value, or if it is not given, you have to divide. Sir, we did not understand this. What have you written? What is this? Just 2 minutes, you will be understand. Okay, you have to be little more patient. Okay, okay, sir. Can we go further, sir? We did not understand. We'll explain you. What I have taught you is the conversion of the currency. You need to identify what is the base currency, and then accordingly you will be dividing and multiplying. Did not understand? I'll explain. Just 2 minutes. Let's say I say rupees by dollars. This is a symbol, not a code. 70 rupees. Clear? Clear, sir. What will be the worth of $1,000? Okay, sir, now we understood. You want to know what is the amount of rupees that we have to put out of a pocket. Yes. So whether you have to divide it or whether you have to multiply it, this you identify in the exam. Sir, we are now we are trying to understand the concept. Beta, this is number one, the symbol rupees per dollar is 70. It means $1 is equals to how many rupees? 70. So what is the base currency, beta? The base currency is dollar. I repeat, what is the base currency? $1 worth 70 rupees. Yes, sir, we know this is easy, but in the exam you can get some other as well. Euro with US, Euro with Japanese yen. Don't worry, you'll understand. So base currency is, you will write base currency is equals to dollars, and the amount of currency is also dollars. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So you will be multiplying that, not dividing. Sir, you are trying to ratify us. No. This is not a ratification. This is a very simple concept, plain simple concept, that if the base currency and the amount of currency which is given the exam are same, we have to multiply them. Okay, means you have to do 1000 into 70. So you will be shredding. Okay, pocket say how much amount you'll be giving. 1 2 3 yeah, 70,000. Yeah, okay, 70,000 is what you will be paying from your pocket. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? Base currency is a home currency. No, beta. Sairam, okay, you are from, okay, I am not able to see your region. Beta Sairam, I'll explain you again. You cannot say by default. By default, you understand, na? You cannot say that always and always base currency will be your home currency. No, it can be any currency, beta. You have to understand in the exam that first of all, what is the base currency? And once you understand the base currency, the conversion that you have to do. Okay, we are doing the concept of conversion of the currency. So for the conversion of that currency, you have to multiply or divide. If the base currency that is given to you and the amount of conversion that is required, that is also same is in the base currency, then you have to directly multiply them. And if they are not same, then you have to divide. Okay, Saira, please tell me if it is understandable. But even if it is not, I have plenty of examples before I move on to the question. Don't worry. Okay, so I hope this example would be clear. Yes, sir, this is easy. Sir, go with some more technical. I'll go with that. You don't worry. I have a lot of examples for you. You don't need to worry. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's go to another one. Okay. Yes, sir. I'll take up, say, rupees by, say, yen. Okay. Okay. 0.6125. Again, a random number. How much amount of worth, say, 70,000 will be there in terms of yen? Did you understand? Sorry, I forgot my calculator. Just 2 minutes. Can you solve this better? Now you see, I repeat again, rupees per yen means, what does it mean, beta? 1 yen is equals to how many rupees? 0.6125. What will be the worth of 70,000 rupees in that? Can you calculate this? I'll just get the calculator. 1 second. Okay, students. Now see, beta. What is the base currency here? I hope, Sairam, you are able to understand, beta. So, sir, base currency here is yen. Okay. And the amount that is given to us in the exam is rupees. Oh, then it means the base currency is not the same that is required. So we have to divide in this case. Getting my point, beta? So 70,000 divided by 0.6125. Very good. Thank you, students. I'm so thankful. Teju, Namita, thank you, beta. Let me just take, है ना? 70 divided by 0.6125. Absolutely correct. I think Namita has given the correct answer. Thank you. And beta, even if your answers are not matching, see, don't need to worry. This is just a starting. Okay. You will develop the interest for sure. 42585. Okay. I'm not going with the points. I mean, just roughly. Got it? Yes, sir. So what we have studied, beta, we have studied whether to divide or multiply. Let me just sum up. Again, I'll be taking two more examples. Nothing to worry. So what we have studied is the main important thing in the exam is to identify base currency. What is the base currency? The very first thing in the exam. Identify it. Okay. Are you able to identify from a distance that is it a CNG station or is it a petrol pump station? Obviously, sir. You're able to understand that. This is any other thing. This is the most important thing that you have to identify in the exam. What is the base currency? And the conversion has to be multiplied or it has to be divided. If the base currency is same, you will multiply, and if the base currency is not same, you will divide it. Okay, sir, to some extent. कोई बात नहीं. We'll study some more examples. One more. Okay. See, I say rupee per dollar is equals to 70. Okay. What is the worth in terms of 84,000 rupees? Okay. Of the dollar. Okay, sir. So if in the exam, this is how it is given. Okay. This is how it is given. Rupees per dollar means the examiner wants to say $1 is equals to worth 70 rupees. So what is the base currency? I'll write here. Base currency. So base currency is dollars. What is the conversion that is required? Sir, that is in INR. Conversion is rupees. So what calculation that we have to do? Divide. Are you getting my point, beta? So you would say 84,000 divided by 70. Okay. So this is easier. $2,100. Clear or not? Sairam? Very good. Thank you. Sairam, thank you so much. Sir means denominator. Sir means denominator in code. Acha, 1200 and Namita. I'm so sorry. 21 likh diya. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Namita. Thank you. What is Mr. Harshad saying? Sir means denominator in code format is base currency. Code. Why are you saying code? If it's a code in the exam, just convert into symbol. That is what I taught you. This means, Harshad, okay? This is beta symbol. Okay? If I have to convert this in code, how will I write? I would say USD oblique INR. If this kind of a code is given in the exam, okay, if you're not comfortable, just convert this. Nobody will have a problem. No examiner will have a problem if you convert this into a symbol, and then you have to see the denominator. Ab samajh mein aayega. ठीक है ना Harshit? And once you convert that into a symbol, not the code, the symbol, the denominator in that case. We don't call it as a denominator, but we call it as a base currency. If you term it as a base currency, it will be more appropriate. ठीक है ना? So then you see what is the base currency. This is called as a base currency. And in this case, symbol is a base currency. In case of code, this is is the base currency. And you see what is the amount that is given to you. If it is same, then you multiply. If it is not same, then you divide. Getting my point, Harshit? Just say yes or no, please. I'll feel good. Okay. One more last. Okay. Then we'll go to the questions. Promise. Okay. Chal. Okay. Purple color. Okay. We haven't talked about euros yet. Okay. Euros per pound. Okay. Because now this is type of a question that comes in the exam. You might not be associated with rupees. Okay. You might be using two foreign currencies. Might be in the exam. Okay. So let's say I say 1.2152. Okay. Euro per pound means 1 pound is worth 1.2152 of the euros. Okay. Getting my point, beta? Okay. This is how you interpret it. This is a symbol, beta. Okay. Code, you can do that. This is a symbol. Okay. How do we write a code, beta? Pound by euros. In fact, we don't even write pound. We write GBP. Okay. GBP pound, that is equals to so and so. Okay. So 1.2152. Not relevant. Okay. Now, what is the worth of 51,000 pounds? Okay. What we need to do it? Divide or multiply? Look at should we look at your answer? Thank you, Akash. If it's a symbol. Not a problem, Harshad. Not a problem, beta. Not a problem. You don't need to feel sorry for anything. See, we are all our learners here. Okay. Today's stage also, after teaching so many years, we also learn a lot of things. We learn it from you. We learn it from our mentors. Okay. So nothing to feel sorry. Yeah. So can you give me the correct answer? First, think about it. We have to multiply or we have to divide. Sir, this is the symbol. Yes. Sir, base currency is pound and the conversion amount is also a pound. Wow, sir. So what we need to do is we have to divide or multiply. We have to multiply because these both are same. If the base currency and the conversion amount is the same, we have to multiply that. So what we'll do is 51,000 into 1.2152. So that will come out as 1.2152. 1.2152. So that will come out to be how much euros, beta? Has anybody given the answer? Thank you. Harshad, you are absolutely correct, beta. I'll put the symbol for you. You don't need to worry. Okay. So, sorry, not this thing. I'm so sorry. It will be the euros. Okay. So 61,975.2. Thank you so much, guys. So I hope you are understanding this concept. It's a very, very important and relevant from the examination point of view. Thank you, Namita. Thank you, Pradeep. Very good. Namita has written euro also. So nice of her. Okay, beta. Now getting some amount of confidence. Okay. So now we are starting with some conceptual questions. Okay. And you have to tell me that it is a what kind of a code it is there. Okay, beta. Chalo. Yeah. So this is assignment question number 1, beta. You don't need to worry. In the exam, you don't get this type of question. This is just a conceptual question. Okay. And whatever assignment that is uploaded by our very hardworking Board of Studies team, you will find those questions here as well. So, okay. So you can either download them for your future preparations and you can use it from here as well. Okay, na? Now, shall we do it together? Will that be okay? You'd like to test? Even if you don't want to write the answers, not a problem. At least you can answer in your mind. Because I assume you may be looking at the session on a later, recorded basis, so you can answer in your mind. Okay, sir. So shall we start? Yes, sir. A red color back. Identify whether the following are direct quotes or indirect quotes. Also provide the corresponding. Agar in case, just in case it is an indirect, so you provide a direct one, or if it's a direct, you provide an indirect one. Okay. So these are provided by ICICI Bank located in Kolkata. Okay. Very easily you will able to answer. Nothing to worry. Okay. You would like to answer, beta? Anybody would like to answer? Yeah. Just one question from Harshad. I can say that, yeah, एक second. I can say that, sir, a denominator in symbol format is base currency, and accordingly we can. Yes, absolutely correct, Harshad. I'll just repeat what this golden words has been written by Mr. Harshad. He says, I can say that's a denominator. Denominator, again, don't say as a denominator. Okay. When I'm saying, dollars per INR, so it is not a denominator, beta. This is not a denominator. No. Okay. This is basically a base. Okay. That's a base that you identify in case of symbols. Okay. When it comes to quotes, it will be INR oblique USD. So this becomes the base. So you would say, sir, it's a numerator. No, it's not a numerator. Okay. So you can say if something, let me correct you, Harshad, little bit. If I say that something isn't symbol, okay, the value which is per value, okay, means 1 rupee worth how many dollars, okay, that is the base currency. And if it is same, then you need to multiply, and if it is not same, then you have to divide. It's not a ratification. It's just a simple plain concept that you have to use it in the exam. And I'll tell you, a lot of students make a mistake in their life. And to be very honest, I was preparing for ICW exam. I mean, that time, now it is CMA, ICW, before CA. So in my forex, I was sitting in the examination hall, and I was not very sure in the exam whether I have to divide or multiply it. I wish that time I was aware of this concept. So that is why, a lot of students have a problem to understand whether we have to divide or multiply. If you can identify the base in the exam, you will never have a mistake. And again, still, even if you are 30-40% confident, I promise before you leave today's session, you will have 100% confidence. I have a lot of examples with me. You don't need to worry, beta. You don't need to worry at all. Okay. Okay. Sir, base currency is clear. Please explain American term. Okay, Namita, I'll explain you, beta. American term, as the word says, a very simple thing. Okay. I'll just explain you again. Okay. Anything where the base is the dollars. Okay. Okay. Whenever the base is a dollar, because how do you remember? America say you will learn US dollars. Okay. So anything which I'm quoting, $1 is equals to how many rupees? $1 is equals to how many pound? $1 is equals to how many yen? $1 is equals to how many euros, and so on. So that is called as American term. Anything where the base currency itself is a dollar, so that's an American term. And European term, other than US dollar. I hope that's understandable, beta. Okay. Okay, so people have started to answer. That's so brilliant. I hope now I've taken the doubts, beta. Namita, just tell me if you are clear. Okay, but don't worry, we have a lot of the examples as well. Don't worry. We have to focus more on the direct and indirect code. Okay, na? Chali. So we'll do the first one because a lot of answers have started to flow. And sorry, I'll not able to take everybody's name. So the first one, beta, the Hong Kong dollar. Okay, so what I can write is this. I can say this is Hong Kong per unit. This is home currency. Okay, home currency. What is your home currency? It is rupees. Okay, per unit of foreign currency. Okay, sir, not very sure. कोई बात नहीं. Take it some other way. Home currency per unit of foreign currency. I mean, what is the worth of our rupees in terms of the Hong Kong dollar? Okay, so that's a direct quote. So not sure. Do some more example, then you'll be sure. Okay, okay, sir. 1 rupee. Again, what is your home currency here? India. Okay, means INR. Okay, 1 rupee is equals to 0.24 Chinese yuan. Okay, 1 unit. So if it is in terms of home currency, okay, then you would say it's a indirect quote. If you are understanding like this, then you do this. If you are understanding like this, you can say this is foreign currency per unit of home currency. I repeat, this was 1 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, okay, 1 Hong Kong dollar is equals to 5.90. That's a direct quote because home currency is used as a base. Okay, if the base currency is what you called as the foreign currency, I mean not a home currency, then it will be a direct quote. I hope this way you can understand. Just write in your notebooks. Once you'll practice at home, then you'll have more confidence. See, I told you na, by about 40-45 minutes, you will not understand anything in today's class. Whatever you will understand, you will start accepting it after 1 hour. I also have some experience on forex. I know it's not easily understandable. Okay, okay, sir. Now, can you correlate with this? This is a foreign currency. Yes, sir. This is also foreign currency. Yes, sir. This is home currency. This is home currency per unit of the foreign currency. It's a indirect. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like the first one. Sorry. It's the direct quote. Clear, student? This is how you can do that. Okay. 3 are clear? Yes, sir. Here the base currency is foreign currency. So it will be a DQ, means a direct quote. This is the base currency is our home currency. Okay. So it will be a indirect quote and a direct quote. Any doubts, beta? Pradeep has given the correct answer. Wow, that's great. Harshit, very good. Yours also a correct answer. Sairam, super brilliant. Very good. Very good. And Jitinder is asking, sir, quotes are not in the USD currency. They call what? American terms or European terms? Beta, when the base currency, Jitinder, okay? Beta, when the base currency is not USD, so it's a European. How do you remember, Jitinder? If USD is there, USD kahan ka hai? It is from America, so American term. And if the base is not USD, then it's a European term. As simple as that. As simple as that. You know, if the name is appearing as American, then what's the problem? No problem at all. Okay, this is how it is. Clear, Jitendra? What about the fourth one, guys? What about the fourth one? Oh, sir, this is tough. What does it mean? Euro per rupee. Okay, so 1 rupee, this one, 1 rupee is equals to, it's a euro, okay, not a pound. Okay, so again a rupee is here, again a rupee was here. Okay, so it's a indirect quote. But you just have to understand in exam how the thing is there. Okay, so 1 rupee, here the base currency is rupee. Okay, if the base currency is a home currency, it's a direct quote, and if the base currency is your home currency, then it's an indirect quote. Sir, are we ratifying it? No, we are not ratifying it. We are not ratifying it. We are just simply understanding. We have to identify, we have to see from our eyes that is it a base currency or it's a foreign currency. What is the base currency? For home currency or foreign currency? Clear, everyone? Fourth one is clear, beta? Very good, Harshit. Teju, Sir, if both are foreign currencies, then it's a indirect quote. Absolutely correct. So brilliant you are. Okay. Okay. I'll be coming to that. I think हाँ अभी इसमें all तेजू the assignment question that I've given अभी इसमें rupees are there, but going forward we will go with some questions where both are a foreign currencies. Okay, I mean euro with USD or euro with pound. I have a lot of examples for today's class. You don't need to worry. So that how we'll be treating it. We'll do that. Clear? Hai? Okay. So fourth one is absolutely correct. What is the fifth one? One Malaysian ringgit is worth 17.5 rupees. How is it given? Like this? Is it so? Okay. So here the base currency is a foreign currency, beta. Base currency is a foreign currency. So we can say it's a direct quote. Again, I'm telling you, beta, this is the questions which are not coming in the exam, but this forms base for the bigger questions. Unless and until this is not clear, you will not able to proceed with the question. Okay. So whatever time that you're taking it to understand, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, do not worry. You're actually investing your time in the bigger questions. Fine. Okay, the last one. Japanese yen is worth rupees 0.41. Sir, is it same like this? Yes. The base currency is a foreign currency, so it's a direct quote. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Can we move ahead? Students, any other doubts? Just write yes. I'll feel good and I'll feel little confident that yes, we can move little more ahead. Any doubts, guys? Clear? Should we go to the next question? We have one more question, right? After this. Okay, no. Clear, guys? So before we go to the next one, we have another very, very important concept which we'll be discussing now. Okay, should we go for that? So let me clear all these things first. Okay, now we can go to the next one. Bid, offer, and spread. Okay, again, very, very relevant. We are now on the track for the examination. What is the level of understanding that you have? We can do that. Okay. Sir, we are able to start understanding the concepts, right? So what have you taught till now? Let me give you a very quick 2 minutes recap. I started with the concept of American and European term. Anything which has a base currency with USD. Anything which has a base currency. Sir, what is the base currency? Something which is quoted like a denominator, which as a lot of students are understanding, but it's not a denominator. Okay, it's a base. So if the base is USD, it's an American term, and if the base is not USD, other than USD, then it's a European term. Okay. Sir, is it very relevant? No. In the exam, I mean, it is important, but most important is direct and indirect quote identification. Okay, sir. So what is a direct quote? Direct quote when the base currency is your foreign currency. So base currency is foreign currency. Okay. Okay. Means something is given in terms of the foreign currency, then it's a direct quote. Otherwise, it becomes the indirect quote. We have to identify what is the base currency. That is the most important thing. Once you identify the base currency, then you decide whether you have to divide it or multiply. This we have done? Yes, sir. So whatever I had been giving you was a single way out. So single way out means, but a single way out means that it was only one thing which was there. Okay. Like you can say this thing. 1 Hong Kong dollar is equals to 5.90. Now we are coming to the concept of bid and ask. Okay. We'll study that. I think few examples that we have. Also a few questions that I need to take. First from Jitendra ka, I've already solved. Teju, sir, if both foreign currencies, then it's an indirect quote. I'm coming to that, beta. Teju, don't worry. Okay. Okay, clear, sir. Sir, in question 1, corresponding quotes were also asked. Yeah, so you can divide or multiply accordingly. Okay, you want me to do that, or you'll able to do that? Okay, you want me to do, I can just write beta, not a problem here. Okay, so thank you, Namita. She helped me there also, in that 2100 and 1200 that I made a mistake. So that inverse quote will become, how to show it in the exam, say 1 rupee is equals to 1 divided by 5.90. Okay, so that will be 0.169. Okay, inverse quote will be 1 Chinese yuan 0.24. Okay, so it will be 1 divided by 0.24. Okay, 4.167. Okay, and so on, Namita. Can you do that, beta? Can you complete that? You just have to divide that. I hope you'll able to do. I'm pretty confident that yes, you can do. Okay, it will be HKD, Hong Kong dollars. Clear, guys? I hope you can do this. I'm sure. Okay. Can I now move on to the next concept? The concept of the where is that? Just 1 second. Yes, bid, offer, and spread. Okay. Let's understand this. This is again relevant from the examination. Sairam, that Indeco depends on the base currency. Absolutely correct. Golden question. Very good. Absolutely correct. Okay. Very nice. Welcome, Namita. Always welcome, beta. Ciao. Now we are starting with this. Bid, offer, and spread. Okay. So this is how we have to do this. What is a bid? Bid means simply the price at the buying. Offer is also called as the ask, means selling rate. Now again, I will be explaining you a very good thing which you'll not forget in the examination for sure. Okay, I'll tell you how to remember this, and with this I will be taking up a lot of examples with you that you will definitely enjoy the session for sure. Okay, done? Yes, sir. Bid is something is at what price you are willing to buy. Sir, what do you mean by you are? Yes, you are means in the exam you could be a customer, you could be a bank. So means, see, the question by the examiner can be framed in two ways. You could either be a customer. Sir, how can be a customer? Beta, you can be an exporter or importer. Oh, yes. So you becomes a customer, right? Yes, sir. If you are importing or you are exporting something, so you become a customer. Yes, sir. You can also become a bank in the question. So means, see, I mean, bankers provide you with the details. Huh? When you go to the bank, if you get a job after your CA in the forex department, you will be giving the quotes at what price the banks will be buying the currency and what price the banks will be selling the currency. Got it? Yes, sir. So bank will always and always will be buying at a lower price. So means they will buy cheaper and sell at a higher rate. Sir, why? Sir, this is wrong. But a bank are also supposed to make the profit. They have opened up their branches in the very posh areas of India. They are paying higher rent, huge rent for that. So how do they recover their rent? Okay, sir, that's not a point. Explain that. Okay. Let's say you have $1. Okay, $1 with you. Your friend gifted you. Okay. I'm not going with the FEMA rules and all that, how many dollars I can keep. I mean, just $1 you have. $1. You go to the bank and say, I have $1. The bank will give you a bid quotation. Bid quotation means at what price they want to buy it. Okay, at what price they want to buy. They say we will buy at 75, but we will sell at 76. Again, I'm giving you a very big spread. This is a spread. Spread means the difference between buying and selling. But this is again an imaginary situation. This actually generally happened. So this thing. So you are thinking that if you have a dollar, okay, you will receive 75 rupees. Okay, you give $1 to the counter, bank counter, you will get 75 rupees. Okay, but if you go there and say, I want to buy only $1, okay, only $1, then you will have to pay from your pocket, that is 76 rupees. You cannot say this 1 rupee is their profit. It's just, this is called as the spread, the difference between the buying and the selling. So in the exam, beta, always remember that the bank will always buy at a cheaper rate and sell at a higher rate. Sir, what you are saying is a common sense. I know that's a common sense, but sometimes you have to apply this common sense in the exam. Sir, how? I explain you after a few examples. Okay, sir, we are waiting. Okay, fine, sir. Now what you have to do is, you have to understand the two-way codes, okay, from the examination point of view. And the spread, as you can see, is nothing but the difference between 76 and 75, okay. And if you have to calculate the spread in percentage form, you just have to simply minus this and you'll get the spread in percentage. Sir, is it very relevant in the exam? It's not a big calculation. You can do that. You have to minus bid and offer divided by the bid, and you'll get the spread percentage. So that is not very relevant. What is relevant is the discovery of bid and ask price. Clear? Sir, not very much. Don't worry. Let's do one question and then we'll understand this concept. Clear? Clear. So Abhi, for the time being, I have not taught you any concept. I've just told you that there are two rates. One is a buying rate and one is a selling rate. As a customer, when you go to the bank will always buy at a cheaper price and the bank will always sell you at a higher price. Okay. So if you are ever confused in your life, always says that always think about bank's profit. Clear, students? Sir, not very much. You will get the clarity in another 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, sir. Let's go to the questions. Assignment question number 2. Clear? Clear, sir. Okay. Following are these codes which are available at Bank at Kerala. Okay. 41.50 and 41.80 per USD. Okay. Okay, sir. So first of all, you have to see very important thing. What is the base currency? So every concept revolves around the base currency. Okay. Okay, sir. So can I say, beta, 1 USD is equals to 41.50 and 41.80? Yes, sir. Okay. Per USD. So what is the base currency in this? That you need to understand. So base currency is dollars. Is it same? Yes, sir. So we have to multiply or divide. So if base currency is same as the conversion, you have to multiply it. Now you are able to understand. Are you able to get a confidence? I promised you, after 40-45 minutes, you will start getting the confidence in this chapter. Okay? Yes, sir. What have you repeated? Sir, can you explain? Yes. I have just now told now there are two rates. Okay? This is called as the bid rate and this is called as the ask rate. At this price, the bank will buy the dollar from you. And at this price, the bank will sell the dollar to you. Okay? Now you have to see what you have to do. Multiply or divide. Okay? Okay, sir. So this becomes easy. Yes, sir. Sir, we have to multiply. Yes. Ab now which rate? Yeah, sir. That's a problem. Okay? Okay, sir. This is you. First I'm doing. Okay? This is you. Okay? This is a bank. Although it looks like a Qutub Minar, but it's a bank. Okay? Because banks has a lot of buildings, right? Okay, you go to the bank. Okay, now remember, just one thing. This is you are going to the bank and you want to purchase $70,000. This we are clear that we have to multiply. Okay, this we are clear. We have our concept intact. Now, which rate needs to be taken? Don't just say bid or ask. I mean, I know that you know the answer, but how do you remember it? Okay, just see. This is you. This is the bank. You want to buy dollars. Okay, think from the bank's perspective. If you are buying the dollars, bank will sell the dollars. Okay, you're getting my point. If you are buying the dollars, bank will sell the dollars. And at what price will the bank sell dollars? The bank is always at a profit. Okay, the bank is always at a profit. So the bank will sell you at 41.80. I hope you are able to understand this concept, guys. Yes or no? You are getting my point. I'm repeating that. The very first thing in the exam to use the bid and ask is, first you have to see what is the base currency. They can give you in the symbol, they can give you in the code. You already know this. Okay, you can convert it into symbol in the exam, not a problem. Nobody will have a problem in that. Convert that into a symbol for your, comfort level. And then you have to see what is the rate you have to take. Ask rate or bid rate. Now imagine yourself. This is you. This is the bank. You want to buy the dollars. Bank would sell the dollars. If you want to buy the dollars, bank will sell the dollars. The bank will sell at the ask rate, at the higher rate. So you will be taking 41.80. Thank you, Mr. Harshad. Thank you so much. Okay, correct answer. Very good. Clear, guys? So and the base currency is dollar and the value of conversion is also dollar. So first I'll be multiplying and I'll be multiplying with the ask rate. 70,000 into 41.80. I will have to shred how many rupees? 29,26,000. Okay? Clear? Yes, sir. Should we go to the next one? Yes, sir. Chalo. Let's go to the next one. This is in euros, rupees 57.50. Let me change the color so that we are able to identify. 57.50 and 58 per euros. Means bank will be buying 1 euro at 57.5 and this is at 58. What is the base currency? Euros. Is the base currency same as this? No, sir. Then what is the base currency? Sir, base currency is euros and the amount which is given is rupees. So we have to divide that. We have to divide that. Clear? Yes. Okay, sir. Base currency is euros. Rupees is given to us. Rupees feel like 50,000. We have to divide. That's correct. What rate should be there? I mean, bid rate or the ask rate? Can you identify? Sir, we are buying euros. Now this becomes you. Okay. Now you are buying euros. This is the bank. You are buying the euros. So bank is selling the euros. And bank sells at what price? The ask price, which is 58. Clear, guys? Getting the confidence? Yes. So this will be 350 divided by 58 rupees. Number one, the base currency is euro and the amount which is given is in rupees. So that is why I have divided it. And what rate have I chosen? Bid rate or ask rate? Ask rate. Because we are buying, the bank is selling, and the bank sells at ask rates. The examiner can give you anything. We have more examples, don't worry. Okay, you have to identify that. Clear? Any doubts, beta? Very good. Sir, but exchange rate already fixed. Sir, exchange are already fixed now. Buyers also know what the price is selling right now. I know. See, when you go to practically, let's talk about Sairam. Okay, I have not dealt with forex a lot, to be very honest. I mean, it's not required. When you go to the bank, you will see on the screen, you will see the quotes. Okay, two quotes will be given. Sairam. Say like this one only, say 57.5 and 58.5. You have to see yourself that what are you doing it? Are you buying it or you are selling it? If you want to buy the currency, the bank is taking a counter position. Counter means the opposite position. Bank is selling you. So they will use the ask rate. If you have the dollars with you, okay, and you are selling, if you are selling, the bank is buying. So the bank will quote you the bid rates. I hope that is clear, Saira. And to all other students, just in case you have to ask anything in Hindi also, you can write in Hindi, okay? You don't need to be very much, uncomfortable that you have to write. Anything you're not able to understand, you can write in English or Hindi, you will get the appropriate answer. Nothing to worry. Okay, guys? Two things are clear, Saira? Clear, beta? Two points are clear, right? So the answer of this will be 350 divided by 58. So that comes out to be euros 6034.48. Clear, beta? Okay. Now we are going to the third one. Okay. Value that euros 90,000 would be received. What does it mean? What does it mean? Value that euro 90,000 means that you already have with you 90,000 euros. Okay. Okay, sir. Now you need INR. Sir, how do you know? Because beta, the rates which are given is either USD rupees and euro with rupees. So you have 90,000 euros with you. How many rupees that you will be getting? We have to calculate. Yes, sir. So now in this case, I would say you are selling euro 90,000. If you are selling, the bank is buying. You are getting my point. If you are selling, the bank is buying. Clear? And if the bank is buying, the bank buys at a bid rate, which is 57.5. This is clear? Sir, repeat. You have 90,000 euros with you. Okay. Okay. Now you are selling the euros. Selling the euro. Okay. You go to the bank. Imagine you have a lot of value of 90,000. You have 100 euros. You have 900 notes like this. You are selling. The bank guys is taking the money from you. So you are selling. The bank is buying, and the bank buys at the bid rate. The rate is clear? Yes, sir. Now divide or multiply. Second most important aspect. Sir, the base currency is euros. Absolutely correct. I have written it over here. And this is also in euros? Yes, sir. So you have to simply multiply with the bid rates. Clear, guys? Okay, so how many INR that you will be receiving? 90,000 into 57.5. Oh, bigger amount. 5175000. Clear, guys? Very good, Harshad. Thank you so much for your answer. Clear, guys? Yes, sir. Okay. Now, same thing. US dollars, that 6 lakh will be received. What does it mean? You have 6 lakh. No. Okay. Sorry. You have 6 lakhs rupees. Okay. Dollar, that rupees 6 lakhs would be received. Have you understood this? Point number 4. If you have 6 lakh rupees, how many dollars will you get? Okay, sir. Now you are going to buy the dollars. Clear? Point number 4 we are discussing, right? Point number 4. D point. Now you are buying the dollars. Okay, so should I rub this? This one. Don't worry, not the entire one. Okay, this. So now you are buying dollars. Okay, if you are buying the dollars, the bank is selling the dollars, and the bank sells at the ask rate 41.80. Clear? Yes, sir. What is the base currency, beta? Sir, base currency you have written over here, it is dollars. And what is the currency here? Sir, it is rupees. So are they same? Are they same? No, sir. So we have to divide that. Clear? Yes. So 6 lakh. The red one is the dollars and blue one is the euros. Okay. So 6 lakhs divided by this, that is 41.80. Okay. .06 something. Okay. Clear, beta? So these are your dollars. I hope now you started understanding the concept. After roughly about, I think, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you are in a situation to understand these concepts very properly. Okay? Clear? Can I move to the next one? E point. Okay. Any doubts? Thank you, Arshad, for your all correct answers. Thank you so much. So nice of you. Okay, clear? Let's go to the E point now. Cost of purchasing 75,000 euros. Cost of purchasing. Okay, I'll do E part over here and F part below this. Okay, cost of purchasing euros. Euros aa gaya, so let me take the blue one. Okay, cost of purchasing 75,000 euros. What does it mean? Means euro to be purchased. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Euro to be purchased. So if you are buying euros, the bank is selling euros. Okay. And the bank sells at this rate, 58 rate. Got it? Should I repeat? Euros needs to be purchased. You have to buy euros. If you are buying euros, the bank is selling euros. And the rate is ask rate. Okay. Ask rate. Clear? Yes, sir. Now, what is the base currency? Sir, base currency is euros. Okay. And this currency is also euros? Yes, sir. If the base currency is euros and this is also euros, you have to multiply, not divide. Okay. So, 75,000 into 58. Clear? 43.50. Clear? Rupees. Clear, guys? Done? Last, can we do the F1? Thank you, Harshad. Again, a correct answers. Oh, wow. You have given F also. Save time, huh? Thank you. Yes, Sairam. Conversion currency only applicable for banks only. Conversion of currency only applicable for banks. Beta, conversion can take place by the banks. Banks are more you can say organized, but there is also another parties called as the authorized dealers. Okay, I'm sure whatever city you are from, I mean, I know must be any city, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, you will see some small shops which are saying that we are the authorized currency dealers. Okay, they get a license and they can buy and sell the currencies. Okay, sir, is the code same? No, the banks can give you different codes. In fact, the branches of the same bank can even give you different codes. Sir, what do you mean? Mean the court which is in Delhi Connaught Place can be different from a court in say Powai in Mumbai. Same bank, say Kotak Bank, ICICI, SDFC. Okay, the codes can be different. So it is all depends upon, I mean, your choice from where are you supposed to take. You can take from the bank, you can take from any authorized dealers. Okay, there are a lot of authorized dealers in India. They operate shops, and you can do the conversion of the currency. The only thing that you have to give is the passport. That's it. So if your value of the currency is more than $2-3, because government has made some restrictions now. So if it is $1-2, then you can do it without passport. But if it is like say about $100 or $200, you just have to give a passport. And if you are buying it, they will give you, since they are selling it, so they will give you a ask rate and vice versa. Clear, Saira? Last one, value received on the sale of USD 20,000. Okay. Now, what is to be there? Harshad has already given the answer to us. We have to sell USD. Okay. So we are, let me take the red wala color and let me erase this. Okay. Yeah. So we are now selling dollars. Okay. If we are selling, the bank is buying, right? If we are selling, the bank is buying. So the bank buys at what rate? This rate. Clear? So the rate is clear? Yes, sir. 41.5? Yes, sir. Base currency. What is the base currency? Sir, dollars. Is it same? Yes, sir. So if the currency is the same, we have to multiply it. Okay. So I'll be doing F point over here. So it is 20,000 into 41.50. So that is, I think Harshad has already given the answer. We are thankful to him. 8,30,000. Yes. Okay. Clear, guys? No doubts? So that ends your question number 2 from the assignment. I hope you are understanding now. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, the question is from Jitendra. Before we proceed further, forex transaction done person to person or any? It can be any, beta. It can be B2B. B2B means business to business, or it can be B2C. There is no restriction on that. Okay. Example: a person have importer and his friend an exporter. Can they do have a transaction? See, question is very nice, no doubt, Jitendra. See, let's take an example that your very good friend is in US. Okay, London. US means say California. You want to buy the iPhone 13. So we all are aware that iPhone 13s are very, very cheaper in USA against India. So how will you make the payment? You will definitely make a payment in terms of dollars. If he is in USA, what he will do for rupees? पैसे का क्या करेगा? I mean, he can't do anything. He need dollars. So it is absolutely allowed that you can give the payment to him, whatever the price would be, from the proper banking channels. You can use PayPal, you can use credit card, you can use the wire transfer. So it is absolutely allowed and within the ambits of the law. So it is absolutely allowed. If you are making a payment to a company, then also that is allowed. So everything which is under the legal ambits, absolutely it is allowed, Jitendra. Okay? Any other doubts, guys? Oh my God, Harshad, so big question. Sir, if we don't remember base currency thing and solve question logically, does it create any problem solving? Because it is easy if we logically enter it difficult. But a base currency concept is, I'm not saying, see, you can, I am guiding you that this is how you can do it in the exam. If any method you find more easier, logical, and your answers are absolutely correct, why will I have or the examiner will have a problem? Okay. I just tell you that a lot of students make a mistake on two things. Number one, whether we have to multiply it or divide it. And secondly, whether we have to take the bid rates or the ask rates. So this is just a technique that how to identify a bid rate and an ask rate, because you have to see what the bank is quoting. Okay. Sometimes there will be a question ki bank is having a dealing with the another bank. That is called as interbank. We'll do it today, most probably today, if the time allows. So in that case, you yourself as a bank becomes a customer. So you have to take a bid rate or a ask rate. That is understandable. And again, base currency will always make you an appropriate answer that whether you have to multiply or divide. Otherwise, if you find something else, it's 8:30. You are always welcome to use that method. Okay, guys, clear? Okay, Harshit, chalo. Let's move ahead. Let me clear this. Okay. I hope I can rub this. Just in case you want to take a screenshot, you can take the screenshot. Thank you. Okay, let's move ahead. Yeah, very important. That's called as the cross rates. Now I can say we are now approaching towards the this thing. Okay. But before we go to the cross rates, I would just like to explain you some more things, and let's see what is your understanding with that. Okay. Uh, I have to take few examples. So before I go to the cross rate, I'm just stop sharing the screen, and I am now taking up a full whiteboard. Okay. Okay, that was just for the. Okay, I hope the whiteboard is visible to you, beta. Okay. So let's take some examples to have a better, more understanding. Okay. I hope the whiteboard is clear. Just let me know. Okay. So let's take an example that in the exam it is given you like this. Okay. Rupees per dollar. Okay. Is equals to 72.50 and 72.75. Okay. So this is a bid rate and this is a ask rate. This is at the price the bank will buy and this is the price that the bank will sell. Okay. And let's see you want to answer. Jitendra Kumar, okay, wants iPhone 13, okay, and make a payment of USD, let's say 3,000. I don't know if that's the price. Okay. How much rupees, okay, required by Jitendra Kumar? Clear, guys? Can you answer this? Teju saying, sir, business entities. My God, a lot of questions. Chalo, you solve this. Let me answer this first, Teju. Sir, business entities deal with huge forex, then business entities doesn't have a passport. No, they have their own KYC, beta. Passport say, I just wanted to say that if you are a customer, I mean, somebody was asking that only banks are there. I mean, I'm saying you can use any shop also to buy the dollars. I mean, you don't need any regulations on that. If you're not holding the money in dollars, so that is why you require a passport for your identification purposes. Yeah, but for the entity, a lot of KYCs, FATCA declaration, a lot of things are done. So for that, they are dealing with huge currencies. And again, how can a company has a passport? Think about it. A passport is for an individual. Na? So for a company, there are other norms and company follows that and you are able to do the transaction. So that was just an example. Okay. It's different in each the cases. Okay. Sir, do you have extra questions? Where to do extra questions for forex? Yes, you will get a lot of questions in my class itself. You don't need to worry for that. Okay. Let the session ends, and I'm sure you will have a comprehensive set of questions that will be definitely beneficial for your exams preparation. I can assure you. I'll be covering 100% course. Okay. No shortcuts. Board of Studies has given you a lot of classes. We should be thankful, and we'll complete the course. Don't worry, Yash. Jiten saying in India, have exporter is receive USD in his bank and the bank is carry USD term. Okay, Jitendra saying exporter has received has received USD in his bank. The amount created in USD terms or in see, it will definitely be created in USD only. Okay, if you have received the amount, okay, USD only. But if you need that amount in the INR, okay, you need to convert that. Okay, see, there are two types of accounts. Okay, there are two types of accounts. One is a simple account. If somebody is making you a payment, the bank cannot keep two currencies as a denomination. They will convert that and they will give you an INR. But just in case your business is to do transaction in both currencies, you have to maintain those accounts. We'll come on that. Nostro and Vostro, all those things will be maintaining. You don't need to worry. Okay, but on simple terms, if you are getting a money in USD, the credit will be in the INR only, because your account is opened with INR and it remains INR only. Yeah, if it's a forex account, then you can keep that money intact as USD only. Okay, if you wish to. But generally, all the savings accounts are all in INR. So if somebody is making a payment of, let's say, $1 also, the amount that will be credited will be 75 rupees and not $1 in your account. I hope that's clear. Sairam is saying, Yash is asking a lot of questions. I'll come back. Sairam is saying, sir, what if I'm holding a foreign currency and I want to convert into rupees without any banks or authorized dealers? I can exchange through who needs it all. You can do that. I mean, it's a very simple. I mean, $3, $4, $10, $15. You can give it to any person. They can buy. But yeah, if the quantity is a little more, huge, then you require this thing, because as you know, after demonetization, a lot of people converted their old notes into dollars. Again, I don't want to comment on all these things, but the government made certain strict regulation. It was not that earlier. So now you have to be a little more careful, and you are about to be a chartered accountant, so you have to make sure for the clients you are guiding them correctly. Okay. Yes, she's saying, tell what to tell. Are these classes sufficient for? Absolutely. Are Baba, tell me one thing. Why will Board of Studies will give you short classes? I mean, 6 classes are more than sufficient. Six classes into 18 hours, more than sufficient. Then you have to put in your work. Okay. The more you practice yourself better, the more understanding that it will have. Okay. Tough nahi aata, nothing comes tough in the exam. Tough is only a conception, a misconception in your mind. Nothing is tough. I don't think anything is tougher than your life. Are you agreeing, Yash? Nothing is tough than your life. So forex is not tough. Okay, thank you, Harshad. I'm just coming on that. Okay, sir, what approach to follow toward SFM if you go for both? SFM, you have to just keep calm and use all the material supplied by BOS. Okay, whether it's study material, past year's questions, everything. Okay, don't leave anything. Okay, I hope I've explained, Yash. Okay, chali. Okay, thank you for a lot of answers. Our student have given, I think, correct answer. His name is Harshad. Okay, he's given the correct answer. Let me just check. Okay, now Jitendra Kumar wants to make the payment for iPhone 13 for 3,000. Okay, so now first of all, what is the base currency? Let me change the color. Okay, what is the base currency? So that is dollars. Okay, and conversion dollars. So we have to multiply. Clear? This is dollars, this is dollars. So you have to multiply. Okay, now which rates? You have to take bid or ask. Okay, now how do we understand? This is Jitendra Kumar, this is the bank. Okay, the person Jitendra have to make a payment na? Hai na? So he will have to buy the dollars, isn't it? He is holding the rupees. Clear? He will be buying dollars. Okay, can I say he is buying dollars? See, understand clearly, okay? Because this will be using it ahead. Jitendra is buying dollars and selling INR. Do you get my point? Sir, confused. Nahi, confused nahi hona. Jitendra is buying dollars and selling INR. Sir, pehla theek hai na? First is fine. You'll be using that. That's why I was saying. So Jitendra is buying the dollars. He is buying and bank is selling. And what rate will he sell? 72.5. So the amount that will come out to be absolutely correct by a lot of students, 72.75. So can we get the answers, guys? So 3000 into 72.75. So that will be 218250. Absolutely correct. Thank you, students. Thank you so very much. So 218250. ठीक है जी? Very good. Sir, but we can hold foreign currency for more than 30, 90 days, not know exactly most 30 ranks automatically, so we cannot. Harshad, I am really sorry because I'm not very fluent and proficient in FEMA. I think वो law में होगा, आपको पता चलेगा that how much days you can keep the money. So let's just focus on the concept. We have a lot of questions abhi, okay? So guys, absolutely correct answer. A lot of students have given the correct answer. Thank you so much. Can we go to the next example now? Okay, let's see now your understanding. Now, every time you are getting this rupees along, now I will challenge you. I mean, not in that bad sense, but now I will challenge you with another currency which will not have our own home currency. Matlab, they will not have the INR. Okay, chali, let's start. Okay, let me put it like this: dollars per pound. Okay, that is 1.40 and 1.45. Let's make it very simple. Clear? I'm now very clear. A company in London, okay, UK, say wants to import import 10 iPhone 13. But 10 is the quantity and 13 is the model number. Okay? And pay, say at the rate of 3,000. So pay how much? 30,000 USDs. Okay? So how much pound is required? Okay? How much pounds are required? Clear? Can you identify this? Can you answer this? Let me just see. Okay, sir. Shall we start? Yes, sir. The first thing in the exam, beta, what is the base currency? What is the base currency? Sir, base currency is pound. Okay, clear? Base currency is pound. And conversion is dollars. So therefore, we have to divide. Now you are understanding? I told you that after 1 hour, you'll start understanding the concepts. Clear? Yes. Base currency is pound. You have to convert a dollar, so you will have to divide. Now, which rate you have to take? Now, you have to be very, very careful, guys. This is not that easy as you're thinking. Clear? Yes. Now, which rate are you supposed to take? Okay. So now bank, this is you. This is the bank. Okay. So you tell me, is the bank selling the pound or is he buying the pounds? Sir, what does it mean? Is the bank, okay, bank is buying pound or selling pound? Where is the bank? Where is it located? Bank kahan hai? Where is the bank located? Sir, bank is located in London, UK. Yes. What will be foreign? What will be their home currency? Sir, pound. Okay. So they will be, say, you want to pay the amount, so you will be buying the dollars, okay, and selling the pounds. This is what I said in the last example. Come again. If possible, write it down or think practically. You are you. This is you. Okay. This is you. What you are doing is you are buying dollars, okay, selling pounds. The bank is buying pounds, okay, not selling the pounds. They are buying the pounds so that they can sell the dollars. Okay, clear? And if they are buying the pounds, what price will they buy it? They will buy at this price. Sir, can you explain again? Could not understand. See carefully, beta. First of all, you can keep either of the perspective. Okay, you are, imagine yourself, visualization. Okay, visualization, like that novel The Secret Way, it's written a visualization. Visualize yourself, you are sitting in London. Okay, you are a chartered accountant in one of the companies in London. Your own home currency is pound. Clear? Yes. You have to make the payment in the dollars. Okay, sir. We are in London. We have our home currency as pounds and we have to make the payment in dollars. Okay. So we will sell our home currency, that is pounds, and we will buy dollars, which is for the payment of the iPhone 30. So if we are selling our pound, the bank is buying the pounds. Okay. If we are selling the pounds, the bank is buying the pounds. And the bank buys at this rate because this is the bid rate. Getting my point, guys? Any doubts, Peter? Any doubts? Clear? The bank is, sir, why are you taking this? Because Peter, the base is given as pounds. So our whole computation will now comes as the pounds. Okay? Our computation will change. Sir, you have not done this earlier. Beta, because in earlier, every time INR was there. No, now I'm making you think for the examination perspective. That it might be given you that you are a person with which is located in London. Okay? And your your home currency is pounds. So you are selling the pounds and your bank is buying the pounds. And the bank buys at 1.40. Thank you, Sairam, for your absolutely correct answer. Very good. Thank you, Kushal. Thank you so much. If you're happy to see me, all the credit should be given to border studies. No doubts. Okay. So this is how you can do that. Clear? Done? So can we get the correct answer, beta? Can we get the correct answer? So yes, sir. Sir, you told us that we have to divide. Yes. And the rate is 1.4. So the correct answer will be 30,000 divided by 1.40. 214,428. Okay, and decimals, not a problem. This is how we have to make the this thing. This will be in pounds. Sorry. Okay. So let me write over here. So 30,000 divided by 1.40. So that will be in pounds. 21428.57. Clear, guys? Are you able to understand this? Maza aa raha hai? Should we go for another example? Let's see. Okay, with another bid and ask. Yeah, Jitendra, it can be sell of pound, that is we took lower rate, that is a bit. Don't say like that, Jitendra, beta. It's a lower rate. Okay. Talk professionally now. Up to now you are a champion na, in forex. So say, sir, we have to take the rate which is a bid rate. The rate at which the banks buys. The banks buys at a lower rate. You can say like this. The bank buys at a lower rate and sell at a higher rate. So we are taking a bid rate. It's a lower rate. So bank will be buying in that. So this is the concept. So I hope this example was understandable. Little tricky, na? Little tricky. Don't worry. This is how the exam has to be dealt with. Let's do one more. Yes. I know you are getting a feeling ki, sir, we should do this thing. Okay. Okay. Let me clear this. Everything. I hope you must have taken the screenshots and everything. Okay. Let me frame the example. pound per dollar. Now let us change 0.5150 and say 5190. Clear? Okay, what's his name? Harshad, right? Let me take the spelling. Harshad. Okay. Harshad wants to sell pounds 84,000. Okay. How much dollars he will get? Can you try this, beta? Can you try this, please? Oh, sorry, Harshad, I just missed that example. मैंने रब कर दिया. See, beta, we took 1.4 because that's what I'm saying now. I mean, your confusions will be gone if you start using that base currency wala. Base currency was pound, right? So to buy the dollars, we were selling the pounds. To buy the dollars, dollar buy कर रहे थे ना for iPhone payments. So to to buy the dollars, we were selling our home currency, means pound. If we are selling, the bank is buying, and the bank buys at bid rates. Clear? Don't worry. This example will give you more clarity, I can assure you. And after all, it has your name now. Chalo. Let's try this. Very good. Wow. So promptly people have given. Wow, Teju. Hats off, beta. Very good. So let's do it step by step. Thank you, Teju. We'll check if the answer is correct, but still, thank you for the at least the answer. So the first one is that what is the base currency? What is the base currency? Sir, base currency is dollars. And the conversion, that is pounds. So, therefore, we have to multiply or divide? Sir, we have to divide. So, should we write this in exam? No. Don't write this in exam. Okay, this is just for your understanding. You have to just do the calculation directly. Okay, the examiner will not be asking you that why did you divide, why did you multiply. That is your understanding. Okay, you have to just give the direct answer. This is just for your explanation, because once we'll mature in our questions, because abhi to we are immature. So once we are mature in the question, I will not be even writing all this. This is only for your first class benefit, right? What is the base currency conversion? For next class, when you come, I mean day before, I mean after tomorrow. So day after tomorrow, so I will not be using that. So this is your, you can say, a pleasure. Okay. Base currency is dollars, conversion is pound. So we have to divide this. Now, which rate are we supposed to take? Okay. This is Harshad, H, and this is the bank. Harshad is a seller. He sells pound. Up, you will understand Harshad. Okay, beta? Because the currencies are different over here. Okay. Harshad wants to sell pounds. What does it mean? That he is buying dollars. Sir, why are you taking a dollar? Because beta, base currency is dollars. We have to do all our working as per base currency. That is what I am stating from the very first minute of the class. Fine, sir. So Harshad is selling the pounds and he is buying the dollars. What is the bank doing? Sir, bank is, if he is buying the dollars, bank is selling dollars. You are getting my point. Harshad is buying the dollars. Why is he buying? Because he wants to sell the pound. He sells the pounds, but the base currency is dollars. So we have to convert that. I would say rather he is selling pounds and he is buying the dollars. And on the contrary, means on the opposite, the bank is selling the dollars. And what is the rate that the bank used when they are selling something? Bid or the ask? They are taking the ask rate. So rate will be the ask rate, means this rate. Fine. So how much he will get? He has 84,000 pounds divided by 0.5190. I hope, Harshad, now it's fine, beta. Why are we taking the bid rate or ask rate? We have to go always as per the base currency. If you have understood this, you can do any question in any exam. Now, the question paper will be tough or easy, whatever, you will be able to do that. Okay. 84,000 divided by 0.519. Okay. So it is coming out to be $161,849.7. I hope everybody's understanding. Thank you, Arshad. I think your answer is quite nearby. Maybe some decimals, not a problem. Very good. Jitendra, your answer is absolutely correct. Kushal, your answer is absolutely matching with me now. Okay, super. I hope now you are understanding. I hope so. You are getting a confidence. Now, let me just tell you, we are doing all exam oriented questions. Okay. This you will be using all these concepts in the exam. And if this foundation is clear, nobody can ever stop you from scoring full marks in this. Okay, just like the way we did debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and debit the receiver, credit the giver, and all those stuff. Similarly, if that was a foundation for accounting, this is the foundation for the forex. If this is clear, everything will be clear. Okay. One more example, then we can go for a 5 minutes break. Okay. Roughly around 9, and then we'll start with the cross rates. Okay, done it. Last example. Can I clear all this? Any doubts you have, you can put it better. No doubts? Okay. Arey Teju, sorry, nahi bolna. I mean, why are you saying sorry? That's okay. See, first of all, so you don't need to write that I'm mistaken. Why are you here? You're giving your precious time to us for learning. If you already know a concept, why will you take my classes? If you guys are taking my classes because you need to sharpen your skills. Okay. So now you have to be careful in this example number 4. Okay. Will you try along with me? I'm sure you can. Yes, sir. This is clear. But previous one, why you took 1.5 here also we are buying. No, beta. That time we were selling it. Okay. That time we were selling it. I would request you after this class on the YouTube, you look back again. What was the criteria? Okay, just for the timing, just take out that example 2 from your subconscious mind. Okay, that is maybe stopping you from understanding. But I'm sure if you look at that example later on, you will 100% understand that what was the situation there. We were basically selling our home currency, and the bank was buying that currency, and the bank buys at the bid rate. So I took the bid rate. Here we are selling our home currency, and the bank is sorry. Here in this case we are buying, and bank is selling, and bank sells at the ask rate. You will understand for sure. Okay, don't worry, Harshad. You'll do that. Now I take Teju as the person. Okay. Last example before the break. Red color. Same can I take? So let's say pound per dollars is equals to 0.8400 and 0.8415. Okay. Teju Limited, okay, imports from New York material worth say $5,000. Okay, not 50,000 at least, huh? Okay. So how much pounds are required
It's 9 o'clock.
to buy $50,000? Okay, can you do this? So you try. Can you try first? Okay, so this is you. Okay, I mean you means this is also a company, T Limited, Teju Limited. This is a bank. Okay, T Limited, Teju Akash Limited is importing. Okay, so if he is importing, he will have to pay. Okay, so he wants to buy dollars. Am I supposed to write he wants to sell pound? No. Why? Because the base currency is same, guys. Base currency is dollars. The conversion is also dollars. So no problem. We have to multiply. This is clear. I told you now I will not be writing that anymore. So the base currency is dollars. Okay. Should I write? Okay. Not a problem. Base currency is dollars. Conversion is also dollars. So multiply. So here we are not concerned about any problem. That if he's buying dollars, we have to write sell pounds only when the pound used to be a base currency. But here the base currency is simple. The base currency is absolutely simple. So we don't need to write this in the exam that we have to sell pounds. Okay. He wants to buy dollars and bank would be selling dollars. And the bank sells at what rate? Ask rates. Okay. So this is simple. $50,000 multiply by 0.8415. Okay. How much pounds? Can you give me the answer, beta? Wow. Namita? हाँ ये टफ वन ही है नमिता आपको टफ नहीं लग रहा सॉरी आई एम सॉरी दिस इज द टफ वन आई एम डूइंग ऑल दीस एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस abhi a lot of now the cross rates will come, then more tough things will come. You don't need to worry. Okay, so thank you so much, Harshad, Namita. Everybody has given the correct answer. Sairam, everybody has given the correct answer. In fact, can't name all of you. So this is the answer. So now I hope you have understood. Clear? Teju will give the correct answer. After all, his name is there, right? So this is how things pans out, beta. ठीक है ना? We are heading towards another important concept. This is again called as the cross rates. Now, whatever you have done till now in the last 2 hours, you might not find that there's a direct question on that. Okay? Getting your point? You'll be using the concept of the base currency as against you have to divide, multiply using ask or bid, all these things in the question itself. But now we are officially coming to the concept where you can find an examination question directly. And to your surprise, we also have some questions which have been asked in the exams 3 or 4 times. Similar concepts. Okay. So the first one is the cross rates. What does basically cross rates mean? Simple, very simple concept I'll be studying. See, sometimes, as I told you in the starting of the class, that you have a currency which is easily, convertible, easily convertible. But there are times when the direct, correlation is not there with the home currency, and you have to convert that currency. Okay. For example, let's say if I talk about few years back, around 20 years or 15-20 years back, there was no directly conversion that if you are traveling from India to, let's say, Singapore, when our economy was not that globalized. So India, you have rupees, and in Singapore, you have Singapore dollars. Okay, you denoted with its S and dollars. Okay, Singapore dollars. So you first had to convert this rupees into US dollars, and those US dollars was further converted into Singapore dollars. Doesn't it make very complicated? Yes, sir. Why to complicate the life? You can use the concept of cross rates when, even if there is no direct pair between India and Singapore. Now it is there. Now it is there. I'm talking about 10, 15 years back. Okay. So you can create a cross rate. Means if rather than converting rupees into dollars and then further dollars into Singapore dollars, you can directly have a cross rate between rupees and Singapore dollars. Okay. And you can develop a quote. Quote means both bid as well as the ask. Okay. And then you can use it in the exam. Okay. And in the exam, beta, you are getting the cross rates without bid and ask and with bid and ask. And we all know that what will be more important. Obviously, with bid and ask will be the more tougher and the important things. Clear? Sir, we are not very sure about the cross rates as of now. I know you will not be very comfortable. We'll do that. Okay? We'll understand with the help of few examples. Okay. So let's first discuss without bid and ask so that it is easily understandable to you, right? Right. So let me clear all this. Okay, sir. So what does this means, beta? Let me give you an example. Let's say dollar per pound is 1.70. Okay. INR per dollar, we all know is, let's say, 70. So with this, can we get the quote of, say, pound per rupee? Can we get the quote? Okay. Yes, sir. If we multiply both of them, what we'll do? Let's say dollar by pound into rupees by dollars. Okay. If you multiply this, so this can both cancelled out. Can be cancelled, isn't it? Yes, sir. So what will be the determinant? What we will be getting? Rupees by pound. But we need some other. We can change that. I'll come back again. Just one second. First, let's solve what will be the answer for this. If we do this, say 1.70, okay, this whole, and into 70, this whole, what we'll be getting? We'll be getting as rupees per pound. Okay, and that will be 1.7 into 70. So this will be 119. Okay. But what we require is, in the exam, we need pound per rupee. Okay. So can we do the reciprocal of that? 1 divided by 119. Will that be possible? Definitely. So for pound per rupee, we need 1 divided by 119. So that comes out to be 0.0084. So we can calculate any pair of the currency if the respective currencies were there. Okay. Sir, we have understood the concept of cross rates. But the thing is, why will the examiner would give us? Okay. See, beta, even if there is a direct quote available with, let's say, a currency, the examiner might not give you. They will ask you to calculate some amount of working so that you are able to understand. Okay. Okay, sir. Sir, but we need more practice. Sir, some voice is coming from our side that we need more practice. Okay, beta. Let's do one more example. I hope you have understood this. Yes, sir. Can we do one more example? Yes. Okay. One more example to you. Say yen per pound. Now it's fine because now rupees or dollars are coming a lot of time. So yen by pound, say it is 195.15. Okay? We are doing this without bid and ask as of now. We'll go for the bid and ask after some time. Okay? So pound per yen per pound is 195.15. Yen per rupee, say 3.450 imaginary. Okay, you have to calculate in the exam rupee per pound. Can you calculate? So we are not sure. Let's do it. You can write this as numerator denominator, as the students were being asking since starting. Okay, so this will be yen by pound into yen. Oh no, then it will be a square. You will have to reverse this. Okay, you will have to reverse this, otherwise it will be a square. You have to make sure that one is getting you can cut one with the another. Okay, so what you can do is you will take the reciprocal of this particular reciprocal. So this will be your rupee by yen, so that it gets cancelled out. You're getting my point? This is pure mathematics, so that this gets cancelled out. Okay, so what will be the respective values? 195.15 divided by 3.450. What will be the answer? Sir, the answer will be rupees per pound. Hai? Simple mathematics. I have not taught you any concept. It's a pure mathematics right now. So 195.15 divided by 3.45. So this will come out to be 56.56. And that is what is required in this. So you just have to make sure that if 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever currencies are there, you have to make sure you get that. Okay, yeah. So Namita is asking a very, very valid question, beta. Absolutely. She is saying, sir, why we need to multiply only? Beta, multiplication will give you simplification. ठीक है? Rhyming हो गया. Multiplication will give you simplification. If you multiply those values, you will able to cancel out one item with the another. Then only you will able to reach at the answer of the cross rates. Okay, Namita, beta. I repeat, we are multiplying just for some easy working. Multiply will ensure that one currency get cancelled out with the another one, so we can get our desired answer. That becomes easier. So yes, you can say I am trying to make you learn the step that for cross rate you always have to multiply all the currency pairs that is given, so that you are able to reach at the desired currency pair. I hope the two examples that we have done would have given you some comfort. Okay, without bid and ask. I'm taking one more example. Okay, I'm taking one more example for your further more clarity. Okay, should I take that? Sure. Now I'll write it on the top. Okay, 3. Rupee by dollar, say 70. Dollar per euro is 1.10. Okay, and euro by pound, okay, say 1.5. 3 currency pairs I'm giving you, Namita. Can you answer, please? Okay, what you need to find is find rupee per pound. Now you will understand why multiplication is giving you simplification. Can you find out this one? Sir, is cross rates is derived like this in forex market? Yeah, you can do that. Should I tell you one secret now? Students, she has asked a very good question. Should I give you a secret? She is saying, let me repeat her question. She is saying that, sir, cross rate is derived in the forex market like this. Now, a very important thing. This is the rate should be. You're getting my point? This is the rate should be. And if the rate that you have calculated with the cross rate does not matches with the actual rate, what this is called? I repeat my question. This is the rate which should be. And if the actual rates are not the same, then there is an opportunity of arbitrage. What do you call it? Arbitrage. And this is very important from the examination. All the chapters, the entire SFM has, most chapter has this concept of the arbitrage. My forex chapter is also having that. So if this is not same, then it creates an opportunity of the arbitrage. Okay, Namita? So no problem. We'll be doing arbitrage and going forward classes. But again, golden question. Thank you for that. Okay, beta? So these are the rates which should be, and this is what we derive in the forex market. And if it is not there, then you can either buy the one which is undervalued and sell the one which is overvalued. If you know arbitrage, you have completed your SFM paper in a very great manner. Okay? So has somebody calculated this? No answer? Oh, very few answers. So chalo, shall we calculate that? Chalo, let me take blue color. So can I multiply all of them? Oh, that's great. Since we are able to cancel out this and this and this and this. Easy? Yes, sir. Which one we are doing? Blue color, na? Okay. So 70 into 1.10 into 1.50. We are multiplying everything. And what we get is the desired dollar plus per pound, not plus pound, per pound. 70 into 1.1 into 1.5. So that comes out to be 115.5. Quite close. Pound is roughly is rupees 100, and this is 115. So you can buy the live currency and you can sell this currency. And at the course of time, both will converge and you will have a riskless profit. I'm sure you must have studied arbitrage. Sabne padha hai? Everybody has done that. Harshad not studied arbitrage opportunity. Very good, Naveen Prakash. Absolutely correct. Brilliant answer. Harshad, have you not studied? Nothing to worry. You will study going forward. At least from me, at least you will study in this chapter. Nothing to worry. Okay? Chali. One more example, then we can go for a little tougher one. Okay? One more example. Fatafat, quickly. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, rupee by dollar 70, same. Okay? Pound, sorry, not pound. Euro per dollar is euro per dollar is 0.7071 and euro per pound is 1.15. Please calculate rupee per pound. Now this is not that easy like the earlier one. So somebody can calculate. Should I give you time? Very good, Namita. Correct answer. Please calculate for the second one as well. Should I give you a minute? Not a problem. Then we can go for another few tough ones. Okay. I'm giving you a minute, beta. You can calculate that easily. Okay. Not a problem. We have a lot of time. I was just looking at the clock. Do we have a time? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 answers have been received. What about the others? I hope you're doing it. Okay, let me do that. Not a problem. Sure. So if I take it directly, red color I'll take. So that will be rupee per dollar into euro. It will be a square. Then I'll have to inverse this, right? I have to inverse this. Okay, so this is that trick. So you have to inverse this value as dollar by euro. Okay, and same euro by pound. Clear? So that will be 70 into 1.15 divided by 0.7071. Clear, everyone? Okay, so this you can get the answer. Who has given the correct answer? Okay, Namita has given the answer. Let me just check if she is correct. Wow, brilliant, Namita. Very nice. Very good. The first one to give the correct answer, followed by others. Okay. So this is rupees per pound. Okay. Means what does it interpret? Okay. But it means 1 pound is equals to how many rupees? 113.845. And this is true also. I mean, we are roughly at 100 rupees. So, I mean, this is just a random values, but still we are correct. Great, Namita. Enjoying? Okay. Shall we move on to the next one? Now we are doing some with some bid and ask. Okay. Or you want we can do the question directly. No, let's first understand that. Then we have a question in the assignment. I think question number 3, if I'm not wrong, and that has come in the exam 4 times. Not the same one, but very, very similar values. Very, very similar values. Pattern was absolutely same. But again, no speculation that it will come again. I mean, just I'm telling you that it's so important that you need to understand. Okay, let's do one from the with bid and ask. Okay, with bid and ask. So let's take rupee per dollar as 70.50 and 70.90. Okay. You need to calculate both bid and ask. Okay, one value I've given, another value I've also you have to be given rupees per pound. Okay. 100 plus 0.20 and 100.50. Bid and ask I need beta for dollar per pound. Okay. In the exam can ask like this, or they can ask you like GBP per USD. That's a code and this is symbol. So just make sure that you are not confusing yourself. I'm sure you will not, but still. Can you do that? Just last question, then we'll be doing one important examination question. Okay. Should I give you a minute? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay, I'll give you a hint. You have to calculate bid dollar by pound separately and ask separately. Okay, can you try? I'll give you a minute. Okay. Any doubts? तब तक मैं doubts ले लूं. Okay, Teju has also given the correct answer. Very, very good.
It's 9:30.
Okay, so shall we start, beta? Any doubts? Okay, so let's start. So for first bit and this, what we can do is if we multiply rupee by dollar, we can't do that because the other one is in the same currency. So we have to make sure that we are dividing either of them. Okay, so we need pound in the denominator. Okay, and dollar over here. So we can inverse this. Okay, so let me erase this and write it like this. Okay, so let me write it as dollar by rupee into rupee by pound. Now is it fine? Why? Because this will get cancelled out with this. Okay, we don't need rupees over here. Okay, so for bid the rates will be for bid, and for the ask the rates will be for the ask. You are getting my point, beta? Chali. So this is same. We are calculating for bid. So this is 100.20. Clear? Divided by 70.50. If you are calculating for the bids, you have to take the bids rates. If you are calculating for the ask, you have to take the ask rates. Ask will do it little later after 2 minutes. Let's do it first bit. Should I repeat? Yes, sir. See, beta, what is the requirement? If I would take like this rupees by dollars into rupees by pounds, does it fulfill my purpose? No. So either have to reverse this and we'll have to further reverse this. I have to make sure that this pound comes in the denominator and dollar comes in the numerator. So I have reversed this position as dollar by rupee into rupee by pound. This rupee by rupee get cancelled out. I'll get the desired result dollar by pound. Fine? Yes. So here you can find the result. Has anybody done that? Yeah, I repeat the question, Saira. Ek second. Okay, Saira, what I'm saying is, beta, till now, cross rate, we have done it without bid and ask. Okay, clear? Yes. Now you have to calculate bid and ask separately for the same pair. Okay, pair will remain same. It's just that now we are introduced both bid rates and the ask rates. This is the extension of the concept that we have done it earlier. So for the bid rates, we will take the bid values, and for the ask rate, we will take the ask values. Number one, clear? Yes. What is the requirement of the pairs? It has to be dollar per pound. Okay. So dollar per pound means the dollar has to be in the numerator. How the numerator will come? If I have to reverse this value, and the pound will be in denominator. So that becomes easier. I have done it dollar by rupees into same rupees by pound. So rupees and rupees get cancelled out. I put 100 value because this is the bid value and 70.5 as the denominator. Okay. And Harshad has given us the answer. Thank you, Harshad. So nice of you. So that comes out to be 70.5. So that comes out to be absolutely correct. Bid comes at 1.421. Similarly, we can do it for the ask. Is it clear, Saira? Please let me know. Ask dollar by pound. Okay. Same thing. We have to do it. Thank you, Teju. Absolutely correct answer. Absolutely correct, Namita. Very good. Harshad, very good. Okay, beta. So now again, this will be reversed this value. Okay. So this will be this value. So this will be dollar by rupee into rupee by pound. So since it's an ask, this ask will come in the denominator 70.90 and in the numerator it will be 100.50. Bus. You'll get your answer 100.5 divided by 70.9. So this will be 1.417. Simple. That will give you the full marks. This is actually was the, exam related question. We are very, very close now with the exams questions. Any doubts, guys? Ask rate. Thank you, Teju. Thank you so much. Sairam, clear? Harshad, Namita, Jitendra, or everybody is clear, beta? Can we go to the exam question now? Okay, let me rub all this. You want me to wait? I can wait. That's not a problem, honestly. Okay. Okay, clear? Okay, let me clear all this. Okay. Now this is assignment question number 3. Okay. And it has been asked 4 times in the exam. So I'm not saying that it will be coming again in this exam or next exam or anything, but let's solve this. Okay. Thank you, Sairam. Thank you. Sir, if dollar is in numerator, then we can take. Definitely. वो manipulations, so we will have to do it for the purpose of getting our answer. I'm sure, Namita, you will able to do that. I have full faith in you. You will able to do in the exam. You just have to manipulate the figures. You have to make sure that what is the requirement. If the dollar is in denominator, we have to manipulate those figures accordingly, and vice versa. ठीक है ना? चलो, let's go to the next question. You can see in your screens. Okay. The bank sold. Now there is a change in the figure. Sir, what figure? Now you are no more a customer. Oh, then sir, who are we? You are a bank now. Sir, didn't understand. See carefully. Okay. The bank sold Hong Kong dollars 1 lakh. Spot. Sir, what is spot? Spot means spot market. Sir, what is the opposite of that? Forward market. Okay. Sir, is it the same forward that we studied earlier in derivatives? Yes. Sir, the difference between forward and the future is like forward is OTC and future is standardized. Yes, same concept. Okay, sir. We remember everything from the derivative chapter. Fine, sir. You can proceed. So spot market may not the future forward market. Okay. Spot to its customer at rupees 0.75681. Okay. Yes, sir. And covered itself in the London market on the same date when the exchange rate were Hong Kong dollars 8.4409 and Hong Kong dollars 8.4500. So this is bid and this is ask. Clear? Local interbank market rates for USD were spot this. Again, bid and ask. Calculate cover rate and ascertain the profit or loss in that transaction. Clear? Clear. Ab, first of all, so you have to see that you are a bank. Okay. You have done 2 transactions. Okay. This is a customer. Okay. This is a customer. And this is interbank, means another bank. Sir, why would they do that? Because they don't want to have a naked position. Sir, what is a naked position? You have studied in derivatives. Cover position and naked position. Remember? Same thing. Clear? Any doubts, beta? Clear? Sir, wait. Okay. Sir, here is the lower than. Sir, I'm saying we should take 77 in numerator. In solution, we did it wrong. No. We have not done anything wrong. You don't need to worry. 70.50. I'll come back to on that. Huh, Namita? I'm just moved a little forward. So, ये कर लेते. We'll take up your query after this question. Don't worry. थोड़ा सा अभी focus करो. उसको 2 मिनट निकाल. Just leave that thing from your mind and just focus on this. Thank you. Okay. So now what the transaction is, let me repeat. You are not a customer. You are a bank. Okay? You are a bank. You have done 2 transactions. You have sold. Okay? You have sold to the customer how much? 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars. Okay, at the rate which is given 7.5681 something. Okay, clear? And to cover the position, what do you mean by cover the position? Covering means that if you would have sold to the customer, you must have bought 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars. Yes or no? Come again. You have sold 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars to the customer. So to cover yourself, you must have bought 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars from the interbank. Interbank means the bank, let's say HDFC Bank, makes a covering position with another bank, let's say ICICI Bank, because they don't want to get exposed to the foreign risk fluctuation. So immediately when they sell a contract, either in forward or in spot, they cover their position in the interbank. So that's what I was saying in the starting of the class, that you might not always be an customer, means exporter or importer. You can be a bank as well. So you have to think from every perspective, right? Every perspective. Clear? So the position is clear. Don't worry for the rates as of now. Okay, don't worry about the rates. First, understand that you are a bank and you have sold 1 lakh Hong Kong dollar to the customer and bought 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars from the interbank. This is clear. Okay. Now comes the problem of the rate. Okay. Now, which rate are we supposed to be taking? Okay. We have to understand that what basically we need. We need rupee per Hong Kong dollar. Yes or no? Rupee per Hong Kong dollar. Okay. Why? Because Hong Kong dollar is the base currency here. Clear? If we take, see, all the transactions are happening in Hong Kong dollar. If we calculate the Hong Kong dollars as the base currency, our calculation will be much easier because we will have to multiply that. Okay. So let's take Hong Kong dollar as the base. This is clear? Yes, sir. Now the next thing is which rate, bhai? Bid rate or the ask rate? Now this is technical. Okay. Which rate he will be taking? This transaction is already done. Okay. This transaction is already done. We have to focus on this transaction. Which transaction? This transaction. Clear? Now, quick 5 minutes and then you'll understand. Number one, rate we have decided, it has to be rupees per Hong Kong dollars. Why? Hong Kong dollars has to be kept as a base currency. Why? Because our whole transaction is happening in the base currency as Hong Kong dollars. If we calculate HKD, Hong Kong dollars, it will be easy, we'll multiply. Concept finish. Second concept, which rate are we supposed to take? Bid rate or ask rate? A lot of students might be thinking that we are doing this transaction. No, this transaction is already done. Now it's a past event. वो कहते हैं ना in costing, what do you call as sunk cost, है ना? So this event is already done. It's a stale event. Now look at this event. Okay. If me as a bank, which bank? This bank. If me as a bank wants to buy 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars, this bank will sell Hong Kong dollars. If I as main bank is buying Hong Kong dollars, the other interbank is selling the dollars. And when he is selling, what rates will be applicable to me, guys? Bid rate or ask rate? Ask rate. Sir, can you please repeat? Yes, I can repeat. Now, first of all, I hope you've understood that this is not the transaction between them. This is no more a transaction between them. We are doing the transaction between this and this. So if the bank wants to buy 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars for the purpose of covering their position, the interbank is selling this. And if the interbank is selling this dollars, the rate which is applicable will be the ask rate and not the bid rate. Because we are buying, the bank is selling, and the rates which are applicable for us will be the ask rates. Okay, the higher rates. Clear everyone guys? Any doubts? I can repeat 10 times, not a problem. I hope this is clear. Clear? So what do we need? We need the rate and we need the ask rate. Okay, now let's see what is the value that we require. We need beta ask for rupees by HKD. Why HKD? Base currency keeping the conversion easy. Simplification purposes. We'll just have to multiply. So how do we calculate this value beta? We'll calculate this with the help of, say, rupees by dollar multiply by dollar by HKD. Clear? So with this can get cancelled out. This will get cancelled out and we'll get rupee per HKD, and that will solve our purpose, suffice our purpose. Clear everyone? So can I do that? See the rates carefully. Beta, you have to take the ask rate, not the bid rates. 4 times in the exam it has come. Okay. So what is the first rate? Rupees by dollar ask rate is 62.9624. This is the ask rate, this rate. Okay, is it clear? 62.9624. Yes or no? Yes sir. Directly it is given? Yes sir. $1 is the base rate? Yes sir. It is given? Yes sir. Multiply by, is this has been given directly? Ask your heart. Dollar by HKD means 1 HKD is equals to how many dollars? Is it given to you? No, it is not given to you. It is given to you as $1 is equal to HKD means you have to take the divided value. Okay. So you will take it you will take ask, or I should write this like this as ask HKD or 62.9624 into 1 by bid of dollar by HKD. Okay. Ask can be converted to bid as HKD by dollars, which is what? 62.9624 multiply by bid rate now. Okay, not the ask rate, bid rate, because you have to convert that. Okay, and what is the bid rate? 8.4409. Is it clear? So sorry, space is little short. Let me do it over here. Okay, this is equals to 62.9624 into 1 by bid rate. Okay, this bid rate 8.4409. Okay, and a student has given the answer as 7.44592. Is it clear till here, beta? Any doubts? Come back again. It will not take much time. Number 1, what rate are we require? Okay, you are a bank in India. You are a bank in India and you have done a transaction of selling $100,000, means 1 lakh Hong Kong dollars to a customer. That's a failed transaction. Forget it. Take it out of your mind. Okay. Yeah, we'll require it for profit and loss, but for the time being, what you have done is original transaction. You as a bank in India have done an interbank transaction with another bank. Okay, clear? And you have bought $1 lakh. If you are buying, the bank is selling. If you are buying, the bank is selling. And when the bank sells to you, what is the rate applicable to you? The ask rate. You are buying, bank is selling, the other bank. So ask rates I have taken. So my whole working has been not based on bid rate, but on the ask rate. This is clear? Yes. Now the cross rates. What is the rate I require? I require the rate as rupee per HKD. Why? Because the transaction is in HKD. It will be easier. I'll have to just multiply. So I need rupees by HKD in the denominator. And how can I calculate that? I'll write rupee by dollar into dollar by HKD. Both as ask rate. Okay, both as ask rate. Ask and ask. So this is ask already, but this is not given directly. So I can convert the ask HKD to 1 by bid of HKD per dollars. So I am putting 1 by the bid rate. Okay, 1 by the bid, and I'll get this value. So this is clear, beta? Everybody is clear? Done? Okay, just last step and then we'll be over with the question. So what we are supposed to do next? Okay, just see, just 1 second, huh? Just see you can see at what rate did we sell? Bank sold at what rate, beta? Can you see? 7.5681 sold at 7.5681, and the bank bought at this rate 7.4592. So did the bank made a gain or did they make a loss? Buying at a lower price and selling at a higher price gives us the profit. Sasta kharida, महंगा बेचा means buying at the lower price and selling at a higher price gives you a profit, but per HKD. So we are buying at a lower price, beta, and we are selling it at a higher price. So the profit that we made is how much? Has given somebody given the answer? Namita, 1 second. I got your point where you are lacking. 1 second, huh? Just 1 second. I'll give you this thing. So I sold it at 7.5681 and I bought at 7.4592. So I made a gain of very lower amount, although, but not a problem. So I made a profit of 0.1089. Okay, this is per HKD. Okay, and total will be 0.1089 into 1 lakh HKD. Why we are multiplying? Because beta the base currency is HKD and the conversion is also taking in HKD. So we have to multiply, not divide. Okay, so that will give you an answer of rupees 10890. Okay, beta. This ends your question. Don't worry, I'll just take 2 more minutes. This ends your question and you'll get full marks on that. Maybe you will be having a doubt in this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so I hope you have done this. Can I write this value again for your understanding? Now you've understood that this transaction has happened. Let me erase this and let me write this again. Okay, if I'm able to explain it even much more easily. Just this last point and then we can end up with the session today. Any other doubts, guys? You can ask me. Okay, we have time for our class to get over. I mean, we can extend as well. Okay, so then sir will join us for a quick his very valuable thoughts. Okay, so how you can write, beta? You need to have, let me take another color. Okay, let me take this color. Okay, you have to calculate ask. This we all know. Okay, rupee by HKD. Clear? So I can say this is ask rupee by dollar. Okay, multiply by ask rupee by HKD. Oh no, 1 second. Why I'm writing 2 times? Dollar by HKD. Yeah, Namita, I'm explaining you, beta. We need ask rupee by HKD. So for that we need ask rupee by dollar and ask dollar by HKD, so that dollar gets cancelled. This should be the criteria. Okay, dollar is in denominator here, dollar is in numerator here, so we'll cancel out. You'll get the desired answer. This is common sense, this is logical, but we cannot use this common sense right now because this rate is not given to us. The rate is given in the other form. Okay, so what I have done is I have done like this: ask rupee by dollar. Okay, multiply by, we can convert this rate by reciprocating it. How we can do that? We can do 1 by bid, okay, HKD by USD, opposite. I'm sure now it will be more clear. That time little, some glitch pitch was there, so maybe you'll understand like this. I hope now this is clear, beta. Any doubts? Okay. So this rate is given to us, beta. Okay. So this is 62.9624, and 1 by bid means the bid rate we have to take, that is 8.4409, and there you'll get the value 7.4592, and the rest of the question follows. Okay, Namita, please tell me, beta, is it clear? Yes or no? And students, others also, any doubts, please tell me. Now I made the corrections just in case it was there. Dollar and HKD. Yeah. Sir, why not taken? Now I've corrected, Saira. Maybe that time I would have written HKD by dollars. So now I think this is the final answer. Any doubts, guys? Please let me know if you have any queries. I think sir would like to join. Any queries, guys? Clear? Just like clear, I'll be happy spending 3 hours almost with you. So I hope that's fine now. So
Sushant, your session is over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you stop sharing the screen?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Now, student, while I was going through the session overall, just let me share something. Okay, so 1 or 2 points on which I would like to discuss with you. Like Sushant, you were saying like about the customer, importer and exporter.
Yes,
but
sir.
in the just recent question, although the bank is considered as a market maker, but like in this question, bank was not a market maker, rather he was also an ordinary customer. So sometimes, because in interbank market, bank is always considered as a customer, because in interbank means when banks are buying with each other. Okay, so that's why there the even bank lose their upper hand, and if they have to make any purchase, they have to make a purchase at a higher rate. And that because what happens, although he has an upper hand with the importer and exporter, but he loses upper hand position in case of interbank market and becomes an ordinary customer. Now, like a derivative, this topic is also very you can say it is also exciting topic, like because it gives you an opportunity of making the arbitrage profit. So as our disclaimer in our every class, please note these classes are meant for your academic purpose, and you please don't involve yourself in any type of speculation, because especially I think some on website I found that there are some website they say you invest the money like in the currency future. My advice to you, please stay away from all these, because our purpose here is to study this topic of foreign exchange risk management from strategic angle, and that too from for company point of view. Okay, beta, because we are employing as a CFO of any company, there we not to involve any speculation activity, rather we have to involve ourselves in a hedging activity. That's why the topic name is foreign exchange exposure and risk management. Risk management is our main topic consideration. Now, next topic, I would like to mention that although it is a very typical topic, because most of time I have come across to the students, they say, sir, I am much worried with the forex. But please, as Sushant sir has started their beginning with a very basics nut and bolts of the foreign exchange. So once you understood all this, then you will never face any problem in the forex topic for your whole life. I assure you, because your concept should be clear, and whatever type of the question comes in the examination, you will easily go through it. And one more important point, sometimes students ask her how much decimal point. It is a very common, and we will also address your common out for how much decimal points the foreign exchange rates quotations are taken. Student, it depends on how much decimal point quotations have been given in the question. Like in the assignment, in this assignment question just now, the dollar quotation has been given. You can see that the quotation has been given up to 4 decimal point. Okay, so your answer should be in a 4 decimal point. And if in the question specific instructions are there, then you have to follow the same. Now, Sushant, the question that you discuss now with the student, I want to give you one another view of the same question, because it is one of the very this question is very near to my heart. Because what happens in this question is very beautiful question. How it is beautiful question? See, in this question, Sushant sir had discussed you have to solve like that, but I discuss with you another way out, and that will be a very practical way out. Now, in this question, you as a banker has a sold to your customer. Sushant, just correct me if I am wrong at any place. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. Sir.
You have sold your customer this much of one Hong Kong dollar at a rate of rupees 7.568. Now, see student, in this case, what happens? As Sushant sir has told, you have taken a naked position. Naked position means you don't have anything, but you have entered into a derivative position, and that too short position. Now, in that case, what alternative will be left with the bank? Ultimately, bank will have to move to international market. As you know that there are 3-tier market. One is your domestic market, then interbank market, okay, and then your international market. Now, in this international market, the quotation of US dollar is equal to Hong Kong dollar 8.4409 and 8.4550. It means it is a bid rate. It is a ask rate. Now, if you sell one US dollar, then in the international market you will get this much of Hong Kong dollar. But if you want to purchase one US dollar, then you need to surrender this much of Hong Kong dollar. Now, what will we do? But here we want to buy the one Hong Kong dollar. So what we do? We cross like this. Okay. Accordingly, our bid rate becomes, this is our US dollar. So it means one Hong Kong dollar okay. Now this becomes our, now it becomes our bid rate, and this becomes our ask rate. Now it is the ask rate of the one Hong Kong dollar in terms of US dollar. This is US dollar. Okay. Now let us see. For buying one Hong Kong dollar, how much US dollar I need to surrender? This much. Okay. So I come to the Indian market, because from Indian market I will buy the US dollar. So in Indian market, the US dollar is selling at okay. In that case, what happens? For one US dollar, I need to surrender this much of Indian rupees, because this is ask rate and this is bid rate. Okay, but how much dollar I need? I need this much of dollars only. So what I do? I multiply 629624 into 1 divided by 8.409. Okay, you will get the answer of 7.4592. So see students, it is just simply a logic behind all these calculations, and you need to cram in your examination, like sir I have to cram this etc. So with this I hope exactly how we cross rates are determined must be clear to you, and of course we shall continue this our session in the next class also, and Sushant sir has started a session in a very good manner. So hope you student, whatever has been discussed today in the class, you will revise the same. And in the next, in case you have any query, Sushant, I just forgot my 1 minute. You
Email
just
ID.
write down 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I do. Don't worry. I just do it. In case student, if you have any query, so just write us as to sfm-final@ici.in. Namita has also sent us one query. Namita, your query has been forwarded to the concerned faculty and they will reply in the same. We will forward back to you. Okay. And our contact number is 0120. Okay, student. So you can send your query at email or you can just contact me over the telephone. Okay, student. Now, thanks a lot for your patience listening. And Sushant Arora, thank for your you can use a hard work because you have put a lot of efforts to make this concept student understand in a very lucid manner. Thanks a lot. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice
sir.
day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye, sir.